You've been genomed.
Kill it.
But, you know, that's fine.
Feel free to do that. I do need
Hey,
to move somewhere.
Damn. Ow! Kick him while he's down.
Press one walk away, don't get rid of them.
Oh fuck! He killed me. No, my friend.
You see, that's my counter death ward. Now you'll die from lag.
Can I borrow?
I'll let you know.
Yes, you can.
I got back
Please
from
follow me.
15. I gotta.
Yep.
Howdy, friendo cowboy. Howdy's nuts. Hey, got him. Anyways.
You can't keep
Doing good,
away
doing
with
good.
Hey,
The fuck?
Shinobi. Remember that nightmare that Alora was telling you about?
Mm-hmm.
I like my own funny words.
Thirdly rolled a
Manic
3.
man.
She had another one, but it's so much worse. So I'm gonna rejoin the world. Go invisible in the Mage's Storm. I don't know if anyone's gonna walk by, but I don't know if I can scream. But my God, the details he gave me, she
Smile.
it's so bad.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Ooh, I might not have to rejoin if the last person gets loaded in. I should be okay. My ping's just been a little funky.
You say that, and then another person loads in, and then you have to load them in.
For some reason he's always loaded for me, no matter what. It's
Interesting. That's weird.
yeah, him and Maydevor. I hope I said that right.
Mm. Fucking weird. I don't know. It's your damn headset.
I've been possessed by headset boogaloo since my Quest 2.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, with the update that Quest had, I can't reset my fucking my bounds on my analog.
Oh.
Every time when you do, it crashes.
Oh.
How does a setting
I
crash?
switched to Vive. I don't know.
Kill me.
Oh, sorry.
Gay.
Not you.
What do you mean, no me? You, gay.
No, you.
You with another bird, gay.
I'm so pissed that my hip tracker said not today. I'm so pissed.
The entire time, maid. Fuzz is messaging me. And she goes, I might ask Fee out. What caused this? What caused this to happen? And then I was talking to her about it, and then she's like, I said something to her, and she's like, you know, I'm not even gonna do it anymore. I'm like, why? Go for it. Don't let my opinion fucking hold you down. And then she had the confidence to do it again. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, she messaged me saying, hey, is it cool if, like, we have, like, romancing? And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine.
I was like, yay! Congrats on the game!
Yeah.
Y'all be shitting everywhere in your home world. Yay!
Oh, yeah. To be fair, if she did do something, I didn't notice. Because I don't notice those things.
Right. It's a little.
Unless you are being very obvious about it, it will go straight over my head.
Well, she did. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
Yay, congrats on being gay.
Yeah, lesbirds.
Lesbirds.
The other one.
Yeah.
You. Where the fuck have you been?
My hat, but my hat's up here and it's weird.
Everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
That doesn't help.
That's a mood.
You forgetting you're talking to someone with me.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Someone
Yes.
with me.
It's always something wrong with me.
Oh, there's
Always.
something wrong with everyone. It's just a matter of how you fucking do it.
Yeah. I thought you
That's
left
fair.
for good. Doctor's
No.
child
You
has
can
been
think-
fucked off.
You could thank Rift for bringing me back.
Oh.
I'm alive, but I changed.
Yeah, he's the one that messaged me and was like, "Hey, you want to do this thing and this other thing? Oh wait, you're not in the V server. You want to come back?" I was like, "Sure." I got nothing going on
Yes.
Mondays except for Fight Finders.
I don't. Pathfinder? Ew.
No,
I
Fight
don't have
Finders,
any-
not
no,
Pathfinders.
Fight
Fight
Finder.
Finders.
What's that?
Hmm
You know that one Discord that Metaverse
It's-
made so people can find each other to beat the shit out of?
Oh,
From Gormunder.
okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
They skip the whole roleplay part and just go straight to the fighting.
It sounds like
there
a
is
whole
some
dating
roleplay
thing.
to it, which is the social action.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's just basically characters wanting to beat the shit out of each other.
Let's just smash at that point.
Which is like 80% of the metaverse.
Exactly.
Yeah, which I think is kind of a good idea to have it in one specific area for people to just
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
Because then it kind of just like nothing else like
Oh,
happens
yeah.
anyway.
Like, it does a great job for what it's designed for. It's just funny that it actually exists.
Just the main purpose of it is
Yeah.
just we don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule number 2: you do not talk about Fight Club. If you do, you get executed.
Rule of Fight Finders is we don't
Yeah.
talk about Fight Finders. The second rule of Fight Finders is here's the link.
Here's the link.
Here's the link. Stop dying, not allowed.
Is this a permanent effect of you being around, or is this temp?
No, this is permanent.
Oh no.
Okay.
Again, I got nothing better to do on Mondays.
Okay.
Mode.
Ah, motherfucker.
I'm going to grab your stick and beat you. Nuh-uh.
There's a reason why that this one. There's a reason why this one has a stick and blind. A really good reason, Miss Healer.
Really good reason.
As long as we
Really
stay
good
away from the
reason.
range of the stick, she won't find us, and we keep ourselves quiet.
Hey,
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
oh.
mage hand.
Yeah, what's
we're
up? Nigga?
making like a big announcement in general for the guild.
Okay.
Whether or not you are there for it is fine, but I wanted to give you a heads up. It's going to be regarding leadership.
Okay. I'm on map, so I'll be around
Which
for that.
which VC should we be in for that then?
No, it's going to be in character, but I will be
Oh, okay.
spreading. It's going to be mentioned during the lesson.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah.
What
So,
the fuck?
yeah. I can make that noise.
Squeaky toy. Right. Squeaky toy.
Yeah, I'm able to do that without passing out.
Oh, the boop. Boop.
How dare you? How dare you both?
I was like, you gotta boop the squeaky toy. It's like FNAF.
Fuck's sakes.
Boop.
No, it's just like.
Wow, you fucking clown. I got my fucking clown juice over here. It's
I
going.
don't know why your voice is always changing. Nexus, stop it.
What the fuck?
was that?
Spyro.
true.
I knew it was him. He just couldn't.
I even brought my feet. I even brought my feetsies with me for the special occasion.
Your half-ass feetsies.
Wait, what do you mean half-ass?
They're not. It's standalone.
I'm not using standalone. I'm using Slime VR. This is
Your legs are not accurate with slime.
body. Yeah, this is slime.
Ew. Why is it not accurate with the model?
It's because. What do you mean?
It's like
It's
standalone.
because
It's being weird like that.
no, it's working just fine.
Hmm. Fucking weird. Also, I haven't seen you in a while, so I didn't know that you got in full body.
Yeah, I mean, for the settings for it, I have on prediction, which reduces latency and makes movements more snappy. I can switch it over to smooth and do it that way. And maybe it might look a little bit better.
It's why I kind of enjoy
Moment to recalibrate.
I guess to give you an example, when we were making the cure for when me and Grid were making the cure for Amber,
And
Wow, Yoshi's here early? Holy shitty titties.
Yoshi?
What do you mean early? You
You're
guys are
early.
late to roleplay.
What the fuck you on about?
We're early.
Yeah,
because
we're early.
It's daylight savings time, my boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Cringe.
is the smooth setting.
That looks more accurate.
It will cause latency. So
Yeah, that looks more
around.
accurate. For yeah, that's actually better.
Okay. Yeah, I had the prediction turned on, which doesn't have latency,
Mm-hmm.
but it makes it more snappy.
Yeah.
This is the smooth.
Yep, that's more accurate actually. Latency, yeah, that's gonna be an obvious thing, but it's more accurate.
Yeah. I do like smooth a little
Bless
bit
you.
better sometimes, especially yeah, thank you. Especially when it comes to frame models because they seem to work better on smooth
Mm,
than prediction.
yep. I know I had one
Holy
before,
crap,
but
there's a ton of people over
I'm on index.
I'm on Quest,
I mean,
but
not
I'm connected
index,
on the
fucking
PC.
Vive trackers.
Hey, it works. As
Yeah.
long as it works.
I just need an actual index.
Fair. I would say wait until the Index 2 comes out.
Everyone keeps
And do
telling
it
me
that
that,
way,
but I'm
since
still
that's
waiting for
coming
them. When? When was that announced?
Yeah, right.
It's not complicated. You just gotta read.
Well, that's not gonna be happening immediately.
Yeah, but you go ready.
I mean,
Okay, I can't seem to find it.
Also, like,
I actually physically cannot find it.
Monster Hunter stuff. Anyways, hello. And I do have like 2 followers on it, which is literally the other pieces of
doing that.
those 2.
Yep, homie.
Don't you want
To be honest, with that model, I did commission.
I got you, homie. Don't worry. Fuck yeah, homie. I fucking got you, homie.
The fuck did I just walk into?
The Red Wall Renegades. Oh, there it is.
Welcome back to another Aether. I am your host. I am not I'm not a host. But we are back once more. And we got shit to do today. Number one being to deal with the healer stuff. And then hopefully later on, Darth will show up and then I gotta do the test, which, that itself, I think I'm a little overthinking it. Because I'm still not understanding the concept of what he wants from me. Or in this case, what she wants from me. You're sliding around.
Anybody who's been here longer than a day. Yeah, if you'd like to give them the tour, then by all means. And let them know about the Unity Circle and all that. Yeah, Doctor.
I will get that.
When you have a moment, I placed a poster for Norn. The Alchemist Guild is having a meeting.
Around the buildings. Oh, good.
Somewhere in the Ethereal Sea.
Yeah,
Bunch of
that
other
guild's been
different
kind of
areas.
asleep for a while.
Sort of like the hub-ish.
Not many were interested for a time, as we have sought many times. No one approached us.
A tavern. Not very much.
Well, I guarantee my wife's gonna be interested in know that one.
You need food, drink.
I hear this way a lot of morning, so I'll point her in the other.
See you later, honey.
I mean, most people seem to
Jackson.
Hello, Doctor.
Here, but
We'll be having a class in about an hour. If you wish to be there, it is your choice, but I would be making a guild announcement regardless.
Alright, I will do my run-arounds, go down to Redwall to see if anything is needed, and I'll come back up.
Of course.
Is everything alright, Alice?
We already talked about this.
I take that as a no.
I thought you walked away.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure it's fine?
Oh my goodness, this woman.
Are you positive? The bloody hell happened?
Don't worry about it.
Anyone that says don't worry about it, I'm going to worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Here, I'll leave here. Couple stuff. If you catch my meaning. There you go.
Okay.
How have you been?
I mean, I could be better. I slept all right, though I might be overthinking a little bit of my test with Tempest. Female Tempest, that is.
Female, huh? Oh,
the staff.
Embodiment of his staff, right?
Yeah.
I hope he shows up today.
I'd arranged to spar with him, although
and I'm looking forward to potentially going elsewhere for it.
Well, hopefully that he will arrive. If not, then who can say?
How confident are you in your ability to spar him?
Confident in which way?
I'm not going to brag, but I will at least say I am pretty darn good at evocation magic. That is literally my specialty. So.
Changed her armor recently.
Well, there's a voice I haven't heard in a while. Ender?
Hi. Long time no see.
Long time no see indeed. I'm glad you're back, and I guarantee your dad's probably been worried sick.
He's been around a bit. I think I just saw him in the guild if you wanted to go say hi.
He's right there, in fact.
I was just actually about to go meet up with him. What, did you become like a king or some shit?
Yes, he is King Julian.
Like,
the third.
Alright. You joke, but
the Glass City has become so large.
It's quite literally become its own country. And, well, the people wanted a king. And so I was the mayor before.
And so they were like, well, he's been doing well to lead us so far, so does anybody have any issues with him being our king? And
nobody objected. So I elevated from a mayor to a king.
Nice. We have
Oh,
to have
but-
a royal bloodline.
Yeah, come here, give me a hug. You haven't seen you in like a spell and a half. Glad you're back. Make sure to stop by the Glass City,
Glad
okay?
to be back.
If you
Yeah.
haven't, well, here.
How are you doing?
Double checking something. There we go.
Okay.
And
Tired.
we had our sending stones updated, so here's a new one.
Well, if that's the case, try to take some rest.
Give me a moment.
We'll do
With that, you'll be
Thank
able to
you,
get
Jam.
access to the city, no problem. Helps
Fantastic.
cut the lines and all that for, you
Hello,
don't have to
Laura.
go through the civil route.
Morning.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Nahon or Sky?
No.
No.
But yeah, also.
Have you checked Redwall?
I'm going to probably head there later. If I'm not too busy. I heard about the class.
Yeah, that's within an hour, so it should be fine.
This is not so much about
find
beating
them.
him.
We also got to deal with our new healer member who was injured.
Going all out anyway.
Where?
Right now she has a concussion, and right now she's blind. And also her leg is a little fucked up.
Can you take me to her?
Yeah,
I was
of
gonna say,
course.
I'm going to. Holding vial. If anything, I don't have any,
What the hell? Oh.
Oh, it's just that.
Oh, it's one of Steam's.
Yeah, it seems remote control golem.
Hey, Rift.
Morning, Jackson. How you doing?
I'm doing 11, I suppose.
11. Nice.
11. How you faring?
Getting there. I'm able to walk and it's still healing from concussion. These glasses are helping though.
Well, just in case if you need more healing, obviously we are on standby just in case.
You don't have to. Thank you.
You're part of the Healers Guild.
It's their job. Help where we can, you know?
Yeah.
The healing guild.
What the fuck happened to you?
Good. I got a narrow to the shoulder, so the healing didn't go through completely. So I had to get it physically removed, and then I have to not put any strains for the next few days.
Who healed you?
You know, an arrow to the knee
Eva.
is a metaphor to mean marriage, because you're taking a knee. So when someone
Was it
says
through the
an arrow
means
to the
of
knee, it actually
practical or
means
magical?
They proposed to someone and got married, which. Yeah. 'cause
Was
they,
the
you know,
person
they
that did it
believe that, like,
magically?
Yeah, they first did magically, but it didn't fully heal, so they had to leave the arrow in, and you couldn't remove it safely. So when we got here, they surgically removed it and bandaged the wound, and then just have to wait like a couple of days for it to heal.
Okay, not a problem.
Seems like there's a lot of people here though, so there's something on the notice board.
Yeah. Sorry, do you need something, or
No.
you just came to see Rift, or?
I was just making sure this one is fine. And a little bit of Rift.
Okay.
And then I saw you injured. I was going to heal it, but you said that it'll be fine in a couple days. So,
It's already been magically healed as much as it can, so
Yeah.
just have to wait for the rest of it.
of course.
And
Well,
yeah,
Are you a
sorry,
crafter? Are you a crafter? Does anybody know
I
how to?
am going to head over
I can
to
craft if you need
Redwall.
something, or you.
Going to see
What?
if they need anything down there.
Oh, sure. Well, what needs fixing?
And then I don't know. I guess I'll just be waiting until the lesson.
Doesn't look
More
like
lessons.
it, but this thing is cleaved in two,
Yay.
and the blade
Oh,
is
okay,
cracked all the way down to the haft.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Do you still have the other part, the other piece?
Yes, it's.
She's fine. He's fine.
Around.
Yep. I will see you later.
My birthday doesn't. Well, my.
In fact, I thought I preloaded the world. I will rehydrate, as a matter of fact. Because I have what? Much better. Hydrate.
Dude, who fucking dipped you into the fucking food?
Fuzz is already probably on the mission, so I can't really interact with her. Let me do a quick gander to see if that's actually accurate. Yes, it is. Okay, so I can interact with her.
That works too.
That's
Face
fine,
covering's
I
a face
guess.
covering. That's what I do. Anywho, I need to see some of these new.
Oh, Jackson, we've actually been needing you. Do
Mm-hmm.
you have the cure, by the way? The treatment.
The cure itself?
Not the cure, but the treatment for her. You know how to make it currently, correct?
No, I do not, because I still don't have an answer. It's still in here, contained, where Emily put it.
I guess that we should take a look. It's a disease, right? We did just get that new equipment from the Archmage. Might as well make use of it. Does anyone know where it is?
Well, she is like a ghost-like person.
He is ethereal.
She possesses
So-
you. Yeah, ethereal.
She
Well,
possessed
not her,
somebody
the
and
sample.
then
I heard there was a sample of the disease, and
Yes, there are
we
samples
now
of the
have
disease.
Oh wait, no, it's right here.
Okay,
It's
well,
in a-
where's the new?
Put it in a vial. It's over here.
Where's the new equipment that we have for disease testing?
That should be up in Aether, because that's disease stuff happened up there.
Sounds good. I'll go grab the kit and bring it down here, and we can get to...
Quick thing. We gotta wait for fucking Durdley because it's diseased by him.
I know, that's what we're fucking physically doing the trip, so we got time. Anyway, sorry, that was a really weird cough. That was
Weird.
very strange.
It was weird.
I don't even know if I want to be here.
Before you head up to Aether, all the healers that are in here currently.
Excuse me.
Okay.
All
Oh, the current. I'll tell you later. Go. The ones that are here, we are having a lesson up in Aether in about 40 minutes.
A lesson of what?
It's Doctor.
Well-
It's stuff to do with Doctor.
Sorry, let me get on through here. Alright, let's go grab that.
Hopefully
So-
it's not fighting lessons, because we're not a fighting club. We're not a fighting guild.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
We're
You're
here
going
to
to
help
learn.
people, not-
No, you're gonna learn some combat, but this isn't the time for it.
I know combat. I'm in the Mercenaries Guild, even though I barely see them. My weapon broke and I've not gotten a weapon since.
Yes, we are.
Freak anyone out?
Yeah, we are. Hey, we're going to war with the Daedra. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, all of us.
I'm dying. Hello. My brain hurt.
Welcome back.
Do you have any jobs lined up?
Why did you break the window? The door was right there.
Yeah, let's made an entrance.
Okay, well, I guess I'm
It takes too long.
Do you have any jobs lined up, Garrick?
There might be one coming up soon, but I need to handle a thing before I do that.
Well, keep me posted about that then. We're sure to go down.
Well, you know where I post the contracts, so just keep your eyes open for that.
Fair. Alright. Ooh, noted.
I'm guessing you run the mercenary guild.
You need combat training. You need combat training. That one in the corner.
I have combat
That
training.
one in the corner over there needs combat training.
I need a weapon before I do more combat training.
Do you
That's
want
what
one of
I
my
need.
weapons? I have like 30 of them.
Cast some fire spells. That's about
Do you
it.
have a crossbow or a bow? Like
I used to have a bow.
I don't want to worry, but I
I used to.
Before you took an arrow to the knee.
My knees are fine. What the fuck are you talking about?
Older than she usually is.
Yeah, fair. Because your legs are fine.
Oh, see, my legs are fine. I would be crippled.
Yeah.
What are you trying to imply?
But
Essence. I need something.
as a joke.
Oh,
That's what I'm
we
implying.
still need combat. We have training swords that we could train with. You need combat abilities as well. Even just the basics will be fine.
I either eat magic.
You have to just cast fire spells in the enemy's general direction and just kill them.
But by the time that you keep on casting fire spells and fire spells and fire spells, you would run out of mana. As a healer, you're supposed to preserve that.
Be someone with soul.
But in due time, that combat training will be taken care of by someone else. And I will not be a part of it, though I will be observing.
If you can just get me a creature.
I mean, I still have, well, because I know I already have plans to ask Matilda to, like, help me find a weapon.
Right.
Kind of gonna be exciting. Yeah.
Alright, noted then.
Hopefully I can get it. Yeah. Hopefully I can get it, like, you know, before the afternoon or at least before tomorrow.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would a mana potion work? Just eat the mana in it.
But yes, in about a few minutes, give or take, we're having a lesson up in Aether. So everyone that involves the red balls is not going to be here. So they must defend themselves.
I love learning.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Doctor has in stores for us, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Starts turning black and inky.
You know, I do need to catch up on how to heal better, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See that she kind of like see reappears a little bit more.
I took a break from healing, and the second I come back, it's like I forgot everything I've learned.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
it's like
have
a massive
that
loud.
prepared yet. I still am
Especially when there was only 2 healers here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 if you count Emily, but honestly, she was doing her own thing.
We don't talk about Emily. She's stupid. Anyway, I will see you all up in Aether.
I was gonna do this as you watch.
My fucking hip tracker is really pissing me off right now. Like literally all the way out here. Let me crack my back first. Way out here. Damn, I almost lagged. I almost crashed out. Okay. I don't know what the fuck deal that was all about. turn off my mirror? There we go. Mirror off.
I think just range in general. Anything that can just be shot at you from long range until I get to them.
Because you're a quick guy. I would have thought you'd be hating magic way more than fucking. Because at least with a bow and arrow you could fucking miss. With a magic missile, oh my god, you better fucking dig a hole in the ground if you want to dodge that.
I don't
Only
have
one
any
thing with at least
defense
magic, I can
against
throw some back at them. That's why I'm not really too fussed about it.
You can boomerang.
I completely understand why you hate slimes, considering that you're carrying a great sword. Yeah, the best advantage you have is use your blunt side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up to Aether. No one's in the forest. People are on missions. Okay. What else is around here? What other new stuff that's here? After Dawn. Hydra. I don't know those two. Wait, no, that's Academy. That's a different one. Like a Hydra Season 2, Yakuza RP. Oh, where's the creator? Fracture Throne Season 3. Oh yeah, that's right, they're on Season 3 now.
Happy birthday!
Alright. Sandals. You're just gonna wear these, I would say, for like an hour, and then you should be able to keep these on.
I can hand you the one I'm wearing right now.
Oh, the tin. Okay, I think you meant like, you know, just a little like tin. Okay, so you want more of those?
He needs a couple dozen more of these.
Okay, well, I'll get a drink on it since those one are a little more elaborate to make. But yeah, he should receive them within 2 days, and they'll be sent directly to the Helios Guild. So you should do it in the morning of the day after the next one.
That sounds good to me. I will.
No charges.
I will let Doctor know. I am.
Yeah, Reese, not Bryce. Reese.
Someone who wishes to talk to you.
What?
It seems you have someone who wishes to talk to you.
You're here with me for the salve.
Yes, 3 salves for 2 bloodlines.
Right, I was just making them this morning, and I botched them, but I'll be heading right back there to clean up the mess I made and then try it again.
Well, good luck. They're kind of tough.
Like, you want like big weapons. Probably needs.
What part? Do you want some like Daedric gauntlets to be able to like just rip it apart with your hands as you rip, you know?
Daedric swords would be more precise for her.
I mean, ripping and cutting are 2 different things, and ripping usually means like just grabbing and pulling them apart, but
Claws.
Fair.
You could need only 1 or 2. It's
depending on how big you make them. If it's just
I think with her, if she wants the gauntlets like that, I think she needs 12 of those ingots.
Easily.
12 ingots, 6 for both hands.
That's the size of an ingot right there.
No, let me check here. Let me think here.
I don't think there was ever a thing for gauntlets, only swords.
I mean, it's
and armor.
One ingot's good for like.
Oh, there you go.
Probably. You can do a lot with just one ingot. Like if you wanted to make a bunch of short swords, you could probably make that.
No, for just because it's just 2 gauntlets, I would say it's about like 6 ingots for both.
Yeah, so 12. 12 altogether.
No, 6 for both of them together total. Because I would need 10 for medium armor, and then I would need like 15 for heavy armor.
Right.
And a large weapon is 7, so 2 gauntlets is, I think, like less than a large weapon. I mean, but
we're talking about her size, though.
That's why it's 6 ingots for 2 large gauntlets, because they'd be about the size of almost the size of a large weapon, normal large weapon.
Makes sense.
Continue asking around. Maybe somebody knows small. Who knows? Yeah, I'm quite good. More or less. Who knows? I never worked with Baker here, so I guess.
I mean, I know. Rift has personal. Daedra, he might have.
But Rift is Rift. I want to do it. I like that answer. That's a good.
I mean, if you need something made in Daedric metal, a few of us in the crafting guild can make it. No problem. If you want to rip them apart, it can make you like a giant.
We've been discussing this whole time. The thing. Actually acquiring ingots. They're hard to come
Oh yeah,
by.
Yeah, we don't have any on stock, so you have to hopefully you hope you get some bars next time you fight against them.
Yeah.
When you select
Just
who you're gonna have it make it.
When it comes to Daedric forging,
seeing how it's done.
we can only use it
Appreciate
brought
it
to
if
us
you
by
do.
others. Fucking it ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Leads us
Because I haven't
dry.
worked with it yet, and I'd like to know how.
Yeah, no, we.
That's new.
Good luck.
Are we praising the sun? I know I said I won't tell anyone this.
Actually, I do have a question. You do enchantments?
Yeah.
What kind of
Is there
enchantments can you
anything
do?
you need?
Just anything.
Almost anything that you can think of, as long as it's not like insanely powerful. But even then, I could do it with some help, but it probably will take some more time and more funds. But yeah, what are you thinking about?
Resistance enchantments?
That's simple enough. That's pretty basic. I mean, that's not basic, but it's pretty common. So yeah, that's no problem. But what type of resistance you thinking about?
Well, there's no resistance to Daedra.
No, I mean, the only thing that can resist the Daedra is basically Daedric metal. So
right, which we don't have.
No, yeah, people usually gather their own and use it for their own personal use. Nobody actually sells us bars of it most, and the few times we actually did have some, we use them up pretty quickly. So yeah, we never have it in stock.
I'm thinking towards fire resistance.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty common one. Yeah, so I can make you like a accessory, like a ring, necklace, something like that, if you want a like resist against burning and fire and heat.
Would it be possible to do it on my carapace that I have on my armor?
Sure. Oh yeah, that'll be simple enough. That'll help cover more with requiring less mana.
Okay.
It will be. But yeah, it's possible. If you leave your carapace for about a day, I can definitely do that. For the enchantment, fire resistant would be, I would say 50. I would say 50 gold for it.
50 gold. That's cheap.
Well, it's a pretty common enchant, so it's nothing particularly too hard, especially for me with my experience so far. So,
what would be one that you aren't really experienced with, that you sometimes don't get a request for?
I mean, the most complicated one I've done so far was a pair of glasses of True Sight. True Sight is a more complicated spell, so I was able to do it, but it was more complicated and more expensive. It was like 400 gold for that.
Oof, damn.
For example. There was this one person wanting like a mirror that would display memories with it put inside crystals. That would take a bit of work, but it wasn't too powerful, but it was more intricate work. So. Okay. So it depends on what you think of. So, I mean, like I said, if you want something like a one of fireball, that's pretty strong, and it's more difficult, but it's not impossible.
No, enchantments to resistances is what I want. Is what I would like to acquire.
Yeah, it's one of the first few we practice and learn. So, because it's people usually ask for resistance often. Like resist cold, resist heat, resist fire, resist lightning, resist toxins, resist poisons, resist disease. That kind of thing are pretty often requested.
So would it be possible to have all the resistance on my armor itself, or is there a limitation?
I think there's a limitation on how many enchants you put in armor. So the more you put, the less resistance per you get, because they kind of clash with each other.
So if, for an example, if I were to put a fire resistance on the carapace, but my chest pieces of my armor, I could have ice resistant, cold resistant. I mean, would that clash?
And then finally, it's gonna have to have. So we have like.
I'll have to.
Metal hexagon, and in each of the corners, and in each of the.
It would be a bit of clashing, but I'll have to look into it because I never really did more than one resistance like on a person. Usually they would switch out the equipment for specific because nobody ever has to resist heat and cold at the same time. Either you go somewhere hot or fight against fire elementals, or they're cold. They usually don't tend to be mixed together locations like that. So
the reason why I say that is because some cases there would be times where things are cold inside hot places or hot places in cold places. So you got to be prepared for both types of enchantments.
Yeah, let me give me a couple minutes to think.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, look, I want to do a bit of research anyway, but specifically if I'm going to be spending lots of time
Basically,
we need a good way of storing.
Like if the tavern's like
something which can
here, you go a little further down the way, and there's a hunter's camp not too far off.
I have another project in mind, but that's going to cost way more money, and I still need time to plan it out. So for the time being, this is
Good to know. Good to see finally something new put up on this thing.
So the other one is
Walking past there, just
mixture of magical shit.
as I was doing the tour, and I was just about to say.
I've been thinking of having a nice cast.
Haven't been updated in a while.
Also, another thing, is there a way to remove a rune out of a sword?
It's not really what I came up with. Rift came up with the idea. It was a good idea, so I'm taking it. Is a woven glove of
Inactive for so long.
I actually
I was the cooker. I was the thing where it's like, we need fire. Hey, Julian, got it.
So the gauntlet is going to have to be made of
I'll have to
magical
see where
materials,
that is, but I
cold
need to
or
talk to
safely, and it needs an inset for a large mana crystal at the back of it. So you know how mages if they cast something and they have to their focus breaks, right? So the idea is the little crystal on the back of this glove breaks, so the actual glove itself remains intact, so you don't have to buy it.
Oh yeah, I mean if you go through it's basically the Nexus, that's like the one door between here and Redwall.
If that's what you're worried about, just have a ring.
Yeah, I still need time to check it out for that. But
Could, yeah. But having a,
Seems like
you
they're
know,
just going more extra complex with their foci.
yeah.
Learning more stuff. I see.
Hello. Sorry for the intrusion. We were just coming to introduce ourselves and meet people in the Crafters Guild. Is that what this is called?
Well, I'm not part of the Crafters Guild, but yes, this is it over here. The artisans. Artists.
Name, but crafters is usually layman.
Either way, we're here to meet people. So, I'm Lumine. This is Laika. We're new.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Jackson. I'm part of many different guilds.
I see. Fair enough.
I mean, last time I heard, you were pretty high up there.
I'm gonna join you till the
But
class
yeah,
starts.
mainly the Healers Guild, because I'm the second in command. That's for a red wall, though.
I see. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Been second in command for about a couple months now.
Well, thinking about it, I could fit multiple resistance on a piece of equipment. Just that the more I add to it, the more complicated it becomes to add to it. So it's just more difficult to add multiple because I'm trying to add multiple effects to the same item and not having them, like
split up
each other. So it's possible. So I could have. I mean, two of them would be easy enough. It's not too hard. So I could have fire and cold on your armor. That's not a problem.
Okay. So then all the other ones.
I mean, I guess if you have multiple items, if you can have, if you have rings that have other kind of resistance, like poison and stuff like that, it's possible. But I mean, it will not be. It's possible to have multiple items, and it's not an issue. But on a piece of same item, it's possible. Just the more you add onto
the more that you add on, the more complicated it gets. Right. Okay. So if I want to split up all the resistance, I would have to have it on my carapace, the armor, my pants, my boots, rings, accessories to get all of them.
I could add the resistance to fire to your breastplate and it will cover your whole body.
The carapace,
cold
that
and
can work.
fire, no problem. Yeah, it's possible. 2 resistance on 1 piece of armor like that. Yeah, well, I'd say but I would 125 gold.
Oof. I could do that.
Because it's the time and more. It's a little more complicated to have 2 of them. It's a little more expensive. So, but it's possible.
Okay, I can afford that.
Yeah, it'll just take me about 2 days to do it. I'm getting a lot of orders, so I'll be a little busy, but.
I can pay you up front for it now, and then you can work on it later.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, you work for the Red Bull Guard, right?
Red Balls, healers, mercenaries.
Is this for working with the Red Bull Guard, like these armors to help you with the guard or the mercenaries?
This is not just itself for the guards. It is for everything as a whole.
So you will be using it when your duties as a Red Bull Guard, right?
Right. Yeah. Especially during the war with the Daedra.
Then don't worry. I'll send the bill to the guard and they'll pay for your armor.
Thank you.
I could pay it for myself. You don't have to send it over to the guards.
I mean, if you if you really want to, but I'm saying the guard could foot the bill for it since you're gonna be using it to defend Red Wall and Aether.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, give the bill over to the guards because Kai will be leaving soon and he'll be most shocked to see the bill.
Okay. All right, no problem. Do you want to pick it up, or you want it to deliver it to the Red Bull Guard for you?
I can pick it up.
No.
All right, so we just come back in 2 days and it'll be ready.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, then you won't get your discount.
I mean,
I'm sure we'll manage.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Who's next? Anybody want to order something from the guild, the Artisans Guild?
What the why the fuck are you? No, I would rather you not get anything, Emily.
So,
Well, hey, you don't speak for us, and you don't speak for her, so let her order. Anyway.
can you make
So what
things
do you
that
need?
blow up?
No, no,
I can't.
no,
but...
no, no.
You see why?
What do you
and
mean
you
by
see
loyal? Do
why?
you need like some sort of?
I want a bomb.
You want a bomb? What size bomb are we talking about here? Because we have a we have
this
like
big.
restrictions.
This big, I
Yeah,
light it
no.
and I throw it. This big.
Yeah, no, it's a little much.
Whatever bomb you can make, something that explodes.
I guess I can make small ones that just can use for personal defense, but I mean I won't make.
Yeah.
I cannot make them, but I can get someone to make an alchemist to make them. But it'd be 5 gold per, so.
That is expensive.
Do you take
5
tabs?
gold for a bomb.
Binary tabs?
Wait, can you make cherry bombs?
Not for bombs, no. What?
Cherry bombs.
What?
Yeah.
Explosive cherries? I don't still use, but I mean I guess I can make cherries explode.
Cherry.
You know, I despise you. You know, I despise you. You know, what a cherry bomb is it's kind of like a. It's not like an actual like cherry that blows up. No, I think what it is.
She's taking advantage of Reese's pliability. She's trying to ask for money.
Cherry bomb is kind of like one dynamite.
A
It's the
dynamite?
equivalent.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's
a
a
large
one
explosion in
one
dynamite. What the hell are
one
you talking
stick
about?
one stick of dynamite is what a cherry bomb is.
Yeah, that's a big explosion. That's not just a small thing.
No.
Not just use a dynamite at that point.
So why is
I
it called
don't
cherry bomb?
fucking
If it's just
know.
a stick of dynamite.
I don't fucking know. I have a cherry bomb on me. I forgot who gave it to me. I think it was Wayne.
Oh. Okay. I mean, you can give that to. Well, I guess I don't think you would want to give it to Emily, but.
No.
She'd be happy if you did.
No. No.
I have a feeling we'd see our homes in flames.
Yeah. Damn.
But I mean,
So
if
we're
you
getting
if
a
you
5 gold trinket, right? 5 gold trinket that explodes.
She really haggling for this?
Yeah, but you know
if you
that
can-
if you use
here-
it in
here,
town
I'll-
and you break anything, you'll have to pay
Set it
a
for
fine
town.
of mana.
Here, Emily, I'll pay for your explosive. For one condition, it explodes into confetti. Or cookies.
What's a
But like, what if I'm
confetti?
attacked while I'm under the water?
You can make them choke on confetti.
Man, I'll just use my
Uh,
wallet. My allowance from Louis.
These-
Here, 5
these-
gold.
These explosions will not
Man,
work
I'm
underwater
trying to
though.
save money.
But these
I
explosions will not
must.
work underwater.
I must
so
for
I
it.
can just
For
warn you.
this.
These explosions will not work underwater.
I
It'll
think
kill
the
you.
class is starting like in a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They're, and you should specify you needed them underwater, so.
Wait.
I mean,
Excuse me.
Can you make me something that say someone goes underwater and uses chain lightning? I don't get attacked by it. You have something like that?
Yeah,
You mean
I
like
could-
water
you could
bombs?
get resist lightning accessory. Yeah, that's possible. It's a little more expensive though. It's 50 gold for a
You could
resist
ask,
lightning.
Doctor when we're gathering.
I don't have that
But
much money.
it would basically protect you from lightning. Not immune to it, but it makes you more resistance to it, so you wouldn't get affected as easily. You know.
Man, I'll go get Mooey.
I'm so afraid.
By the gods.
At least they're
Anyway,
persistent, if nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, no, ever since like we had a few people trying to blow up the town, we were being a little worried about the explosions. But that was a long time ago.
Right, that's a long time ago. So, new people's not going to do that.
I remember the one who hated magical healing. He had some
Exactly.
talks about exploding the Aether crystal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One of the goblins were working on the big bomb.
That sounds a bit extreme right there.
That's Aether for you.
It's, the person.
Yes.
But
you're referring to.
Yes. Big hat, lizard, had tattoo in the chest about.
Hey, Doctor.
About 22 minutes.
Okay.
I guess that's for anyone to just walk in on.
Old knowledge.
Okay then.
yeah, well, we're not gonna let him do that. But yeah, he was trying to.
I'm sure you'll be fine joining.
But
yeah, a few months ago.
Understand how little people were reacting to it.
It's only been 5 months.
No. Well, yeah, because no matter what you would try.
To my understanding, but I remember
we try this. The town would be protected. Is protected by
enchantment. So. Would put his hands up in the air with this weird voice of his, like "Hey, Solsta," or something like that.
Oh yeah, Solsta. Yeah, that was their sun god.
I do fancy myself more
They don't do unnatural healing.
No, it's not just healing. They just hated magic in general. So.
This is my face.
They hated magic and they were a healer? How the fuck does that make any sense?
No, they were not a healer. They just didn't like any magical healing.
Yeah, they weren't a healer. They were just some lizard man.
This was probably before my time of showing up.
I'm not alone in
very skeptical about magic.
Yeah, it was like about 4 or 5 months
Not
ago.
skeptical. They wanted to murder every mage here. The only reason why they didn't was because of the protection on the island.
Also did
time to give you a tour.
They were stuck
Yeah, this sounded like a really fun time to hang around.
Oh yeah.
Doing alright, I guess.
And the heretics.
Yeah, it was pretty
Now I'm
extreme.
glad I didn't reveal my magical capabilities. I'm worried what might have happened.
Yes, he did.
I'm not here. I'm making things. This is one of my customers.
Have you poked yourself in the ankle before?
Anyway, was there anybody else who wanted to place an order with
No.
the Artisans Guild?
Potions, salves, poultices,
I have no.
that sort of thing. Magical healing.
Don't worry about it.
It's faster, but it's not something I'd like to do if I can.
It's there.
Anybody want to order something?
Just
Place
like
an order
the
with the Artisans Guild?
my sword here. Where the fuck is it? Right here. There's something here. Don't worry about it.
I shall take my leave.
Just like there's something for Reese. Also, please, Allure, make sure when you're shuffling that way, you don't shove your ass in my face.
Yeah, just. Oh, you don't have 50 gold? I thought you said you had.
And almost roundhouse kick me in the head.
Let me turn
Yeah.
It can put it on tab.
Your heelys.
Later if it's needed for a mission.
Yeah, we're good.
No, you don't have to stab me for it.
Yes, thank you.
What?
Oh, the gods.
Oh, I'm guessing you're the one.
Maybe. What do you want to enchant on it? Depends on what you want.
Make it talk to me. Can you
Are,
make it talk to me?
are you fucking mad?
I want it to talk. Can you make it talk to me?
Next thing you know, it'll talk to everybody, and we'll have
It's already bad enough she has voices in her head. Why she needs another sword to talk?
I cannot just animate. I cannot just animate it like that. In
Coping
words.
mechanism?
either a soul or instructions or something
Well,
like
I'll
that.
be damned.
Making a smart weapon is not easy, and it would be extremely expensive.
You don't.
I would have to actually research on it before.
You don't need a talking sword. Fuck you, no.
I mean, I can just be your friend for free if you want. I mean, you don't need to have a talking sword.
Fucking mind.
Talking sword. That's a new
I
one.
want a talking sword.
You already have people talking in your mind. Why do you need a talking sword? Careful where you're pointing that.
Right?
What if the sword doesn't stop talking to you then?
What? Oh, sorry. Anyway,
Yeah, careful when you wave that around.
So that, you know, it
Stop.
shines
Oi.
when I use it and it looks really cool. What?
Careful when you fucking swing your damn sword.
You just
I want it. Can you make it like light and I can like
She's
throw
not
it
listening.
and come back when I'm done throwing it?
Oh,
Looks like she's about to knight him.
She's gonna
I
back
want
up.
to throw it and then I want it to come back.
She's a little mental.
I want to be able to
She's a little deranged. She has voices in her right as is.
Yes, that's weapon bonding. That's possible. Yeah, I can do that. But it will be gold for it. 50 gold. I mean, enchants are not cheap. Enchants are not cheap. It requires time and work.
We're gonna whenever you go to
And
the winery,
attunement
we're
depending on it.
Mm-hmm. You gotta attune to it.
I'm not paying anything. I have free wine for a year.
50 gold is really cheap for that sort of thing.
What the fuck? Our days. this lady today.
Yeah. That's just us babysitting Emily.
Yeah.
You know, she said really intelligent things yesterday.
Our prices are pretty low for because we're in adventuring town and we have a
There
lot
was
of business.
this
Since we make everything from scratch here, so
It was during the afternoon. We were dealing with some diseases, and she said that she basically secured one of the scales that had the disease inside of a magical bubble, and the one that was fully cured somewhere else. And she said that she was gonna analyze it and all that stuff. I was like, wait a minute. So you're just playing dumb. You're actually intelligent.
I might go to her about it. I'm sure my knowledge of recent plague shit might help her.
Well, fucking good luck with that, because if you even try to do that, she'll probably say something stupid to
Oh
you.
yeah. He told me that some of them are on strike because we're not paying them well enough. Even though we're paying them more than market price.
Better deal. I took a bunch of pies from the basement of the winery. They're really expensive. So what if I just pay with pies?
I was gonna talk to the good lady.
May or may not be mine. Like,
you have admitted they are stolen goods.
Yeah. Are they your pies?
Wait, do they work with the winery?
just be.
Oh no.
Hello.
They're my guardian.
You stole it, Emily.
No, Mooey let me take it. I just like saying it.
Oh, we have we have some backpacks for sale if you want one. Anyway.
Yeah, he would like a
She's a thief.
he would like a backpack.
She's a fucking thief.
Nothing else?
I don't know how the winery could deal with
He
it.
sells them now to get the money.
Literally in front of
Alright, well,
him.
sure. We for gold. Yeah, I'll have a leather one for you.
Please tell me they're not buying them.
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
Sure. I hope they're
Don't
not.
worry, Red. I can pay for it.
Right. Sorry, I need to get into the storage. Oh shit! I hate it.
We're a hot spot right now. Everyone's here.
You know what? It makes perfect sense.
I am
magical
balancing
islands
so majestically.
Yeah.
I got a gold.
Why are you cockeyed?
I got a gold.
Oh yeah, don't worry. It's
You got a gold. You need 49 more gold. Emily.
Sorry. I got you a pie.
I cannot believe that you sold
Here you go.
stolen goods.
You You know, if I
now are
move
balanced
forward, I can just
pie.
knock them down.
No.
Yes,
You want a pie? We got
No.
blueberry pie. We got
No.
raspberry pie. Oh,
I'm
let's
not
make the
eating
raspberry pie.
stolen
You're Big Red.
goods.
I think
It's not stolen.
Yeah, we don't trade. We don't do trades with pies.
She literally
resources and ores.
she literally sold stolen goods for 1 gold.
Oh, you want your knife sharpened? Okay, sure. Come up here. I'll sharpen that lickety split. Oh, you want to use it? If you want to use it yourself, you're fine. You're allowed to.
You're such a cute little. Aw, you need tall.
Ugh.
For anyone who sees the knife, it will slowly start shining. As it's being
You're still on the floor.
until pure steel.
Good job, numbnuts.
Would you like some pie? Here, I got you guys some pie. Here for you.
It's stolen pies. Do not accept it.
I wasn't going to, but appreciate the honesty.
I'm sorry, that's a really.
He's been up here for quite some time. He's just a little adventurer.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Literally, he's
I'm
just
so
a little
glad
guy.
he hasn't been cursed by this fucking awful planet or world.
I'm pretty sure I saw him during my missions before when we were stealthily go through Daedra. Oh, for fuck's sake, what?
I found out yesterday. But
Well, actually, no, I don't have one, so. You good, don't worry.
You want a cookie?
Sophie's wife is, a fey,
I want to die,
fairy.
but I can't die.
Contract with through the fey.
This curse is allowing me to stay alive.
Oh, welcome to. Well, I don't know. We'll call it a curse, I guess.
Oh, it's a curse.
I just get the feeling.
Contract with the fey. I've got a contract with
It was brought upon myself. I've done some fuck shit.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, but that's a lot of contracts. You sure? Are you okay?
I'm looking to get out of one of them. The other one I can't get out of.
What are you trying to get out of?
You do know that if you contract your soul to multiple demons or fae, it will cause them to fight each other for your soul, right?
Good, let them.
Being in the middle of a fight between a demon and a fae.
What are you trying to get contracted out of?
Watch out.
Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. No. Oh god.
Come back here.
Yeah, oh no, it's right.
So much, but I'm glad you're here and you miss me.
Light prison.
That's
Of course I miss you.
is that it?
Can you make glasses?
I mean, she's not beating at the walls.
Right there.
oh no. Help! Help! Help me! Help me! Uh-oh.
Light prison is dispelled.
Yeah, I mean, they live in the tower. I don't think they're here right now. Sofa? I haven't seen her around. Yeah. Not this morning, anyway.
Yeah, I think she's been busy with her wife recently, so.
Yeah, I bet.
You spend time with your wife, right?
Oh no, just some of the conversations that I've overheard.
You,
Those two,
you,
holy
you,
shit.
you,
What?
you,
What?
you.
Yeah?
Guess what? Guess what I got?
Don't answer it.
I was in the room talking with them.
Can I have some of that? I want to die too.
Would you like to die from big sword, or you want bigger sword?
Whatever makes it go off in a bang, far away from here.
Ah, so Affinity Clash. I got you.
I got an apprentice.
Oh, you too? Nice.
Yeah,
I got one too recently.
What if you just start counting down? I want to see if she'll take off.
Hmm.
I heard that.
I'm gonna help her.
I was whispering. I just couldn't click the button.
Play things manually, so it makes it easier to.
What?
You know,
What?
You know, like
Yeah.
picture.
Yes.
Create. Yeah.
See, I don't have to count down.
Yeah, exactly. The more you understand how something is
Why
made.
you came?
Watch where you're saying, watch where you're saying. Oh, and I'm recovering.
Are they blind?
Temporarily, how are you? Are you okay?
Temporarily blind.
Her smacks don't hurt.
Yanks you by the ponytail.
Help! 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 Help!
Pulls your neck back.
Help!
Let's go.
I guess I think we have to start making our way to the
Being attacked by a big rat! Help me!
Huh?
To
To the
guild.
healers, yeah.
I think we have to make our way to the guild. Yeah.
There's a rat! There's a rat!
We can guide you if you need to.
I can't walk fast because I'm still healing.
Oh.
I can't see. I can't see.
Open your fucking eyes then.
That go from the glasses, like, and you know,
Oh.
go to the face just to block out any of that extra light.
Let's get to the healers.
Yeah, let's get to the healers.
Turn.
Emily! For fuck's sake.
Healer. Guild.
Healers Guild, now. Take off your heelys.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had a disc under me. Oh god, Louie's running from the direction she was in. Fuck, she knows that she doesn't have to do what they're now. Fuck.
God damn it.
That implies either yes, they really are your family, as they specifically chose to be,
Why hip-bearing Jester wants to join the family?
They would have just went to say hi. I don't see how saying hi would. You would have probably
Ugh.
speak with the young lord or do anything.
I thought that was Emily for a second there. Scared me. You sounded just like Emily for a moment there. Mother.
That's what you get.
Down.
You get a tasty drink of tasting disgusting because those are nasty.
Oh, we lost one.
Understandable. He was not bound by a wedding ring, but bound by a paycheck.
They don't have to wait on me.
Most great men are.
No, it's all right.
I'm gonna just walk.
Oh, I was just saying how apparently his lord is stuck filing the paper dragon. Also, I just realized, what's that funny pin on your chest?
You left a fucking friend behind, Alora.
Going over basic practitioners as well as advanced. I would like all of you to also spread word of what I say here, just in case they cannot make it here, as my words are extremely important regarding the organization of this guild. That I will be going over.
Excuse me.
I keep saying that corner's gonna kill someone. One of the windows goes into the stairs.
His torso goes out.
Excuse me, pardon me, dear. We're having class in the back, but I need to tell something.
I thought that we're having class inside, not in the back.
It's my property.
Doctor really sounded like an old man when he said get off my lawn though.
He is an old man.
They're really putting him through the ring, eh?
Oh, you think you're so fucking skillful because you go down from up top and then go invisible and then drop down. Huh, Dust? Shame, shame. Fair.
I can't keep up with this blonde dodo.
Just called her a dodo?
Respectfully, she knows I mean a cow.
You didn't hear nothing. Shut up. Don't hide behind me.
You're taller. It's easier.
Just because I'm taller doesn't mean shit.
I was given cookies, so I must be good.
Yeah, be on your best behavior.
Hey, what cookie flavor do you want next time?
Alright, healers.
I love
We begin
chocolate.
class.
I've been trapped.
Outside.
They tripped me. The blind lady tripped me.
Maybe some.
You are blind.
Emily.
The blind lady tripped me.
We're going outside, everyone. Come on.
Fine. Come. Let's go outside.
Okay.
We're going to have things. We are going to have things, please. And
I'll get a nice straight line like in magic school.
Oh, hell no.
What? I failed my magic school 3 times.
But yeah, you. But how the fuck could you use magical healing then if you failed it?
I failed it because
Yeah, because you're a dodo. That's what it is. A dodo. You're a dodo head.
Why did we walk around the entire building when we could have just gone left?
to see if anyone was following directions or got lost. That does happen.
Fair.
Okay. I know we will be having a extra assignment for today because I am waiting. Did you not make sure everyone was here? You left. It's all right, dear.
Oh.
Here you are. Come with me, please.
I think I'm just gonna make a disc for them to sit and come with us. Hey, if you want, I can make a crystal disc so you can move faster with us and not
Don't
have
worry
to
about it.
Emily.
figure out where you're at if you're alright with
See,
that.
that is why I wanted to see. Let me see. Nevertheless, making sure that certain individuals are still here. Yes, they are. But before they arrive, I might as well have an announcement for you all. I want you to spread it to every other member you find. I will be making a notice within our charter. When I originally joined this guild, actually there wasn't even a guild. It was not formed yet. The first few days, there was going to be a decision on who was going to be the leader. It came to a vote. I was voted, not because I was known, not because I was shown experience, but because, well, ironically, I was looking the part. It wasn't. I believe there were others who were better candidates for this.
No chat, there's nobody.
Outside.
Just my back. We're on the outside of the building behind.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I was voted in. I have never been a leader, but I dealt the hand I was given. I've done my best, but I have never been actually quite good at it. For that, I apologize for many issues. Even if I was not there, even though I was not responsible as guildmaster, I bear responsibility.
Hello.
So, welcome, dear. As I was voted in, long ago, a second in command was voted in. She was of the ice variety of royalty, but she gave her time to assist as she can. Unfortunately, she had to leave due to family obligations. I had to fill in a void at the time, which was involving another giant who was good at alchemy. Jackson knows the individual I speak of. But afterwards, there was circumstances where I had to give the responsibility onto Jackson as the second in command. That is the situation I was. Originally, I planned to have a vote on who would be second in the unit. That would be my envoy.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm
behalf
sorry.
Outside of Aether, as there was a number
I
of
don't know if you're here still, but hey.
So, I beseech every member. I will give you 2 to 3 days. I would like all of you to decide who should be the second in command. As it originally was, as I was voted in, I wanted to be revoted of who should be beneath me. As
Hope you're doing well.
As one who would be taking responsibility and command when I am away. I want you to pick candidates. You may pick 1 or 2. You may cast a vote. It will be anonymous, of course. So no hard feelings. I want you to be very careful of those you believe that are within this guild. That can be a leader.
Gotcha. Okay.
That can be a guide. Even if they are not the most experienced. Someone you can rely on when there are difficulties either gaining supplies, being diplomatic with other factions if necessary, or even aiding in times where it is necessary to step in. This is a great responsibility I beseech all of you to take into great consideration. You know names, you know faces, you may have disagreements with one another. But even if you disagree with them, if you believe they are good enough to be an envoy, to be a representative, consider that. No petty squabbles, no issues, no arguments, no threatening of violence. Choose carefully. Even if you are new, especially if you are new, you have a voice. It will be heard. Your vote matters. However, that will not be the only individual that will be uprooted. I plan, after some guidance, to add in specialists that would be in part of unique routines. Those who will be specializing in certain aspects of healing, such as surgery, alchemy, magical healing, constructive healing, related to those who are not flesh or bone. That will not be voted on. That will be those I believe should hold it. Elise, I would like you to be my specialist in surgery.
It would be my pleasure.
Also, with that, of course, for your deeds as well as what you have done during the trial, you will of course be rewarded with the title of Sage.
Oh shit.
Of serpents, as well as the Order of the Mark of Hermes. For all of you have done. But
wow.
those who have aided in the trial of the Archmage of Healing.
Okay.
I will be granting you all with the Mark of Hermes.
Interesting. So everyone's getting. Okay, cool. Noted.
Service to the guild.
All right. Servers of Hermes.
Because preventing a
I'll talk about it in a
being
bit.
part of nature which could cause death as well as suffering of countless lives is not something to simply shirk at.
Cool. Okay.
I know it may seem like the other day the hardship was grueling, painful, stressful. But you did something great that day. Even if it was just even the tiniest of effort. Every bit counted. Not many can pass an Archmage's trial. Even the grandest individuals
beyond any
basically
could
giving everyone
failed.
titles and trying to find another second in command or possibly a leader, thinking
Doing
that
something that
Doctor
could
will
be
be
considered
leaving
impossible.
and we need another leader. That's
I am
basically what's
proud
coming down to right now.
Those of you who have done so, that's the mark of Hermes. Those who have already bears the mark, I will personally reward you with something. I will make something for you of your choosing, so long as it does not cause problem. If you're not been granted it, or if you're not aware, Reese is already having them constructed for you, the marks. The serpent, I will personally have to work on. Of course, as well, I will be creating a feast for all of you to make sure your stomachs are full after the exercise. I will also go give you all who have not, for those who are already Hermes, a unique potion of your choice. I will be giving each and every one of you, as well, an alchemical potion that could aid you in times of need. It will be dependent on what you require, of course. Beryl, if you were not here for it, or if you heard most of it,
Which you
as
haven't.
will be a
Shame
voting
on
who
you.
will be second in command. I want you to be very considerate of who that may be. I will be sending out a notice to the rest of the guild, but it is your responsibility to let everyone else know. I will be looking as well for someone who will be a specialist in magical healing, outside, of course, from the Archmedica, who will be teaching as well. An alchemical healer who has proven that they are good enough to teach the fundamentals of alchemy, as well as oversee them.
Don't
Finally,
really have
someone who's familiar with
alchemists.
helping constructs. If you know anyone like that, bring them to me.
Technically, magical
Finally, I
can
believe a
can
little
heal
fun exercise could be done in the
constructs,
coming days, if you
but
wish.
in a different way. Mend
That, of
heal.
course, is up to your own liberties, but a little bit of fun shouldn't hurt. It won't be too grandiose, but will be nice. At the very least, actually, it's the very worst, you may hate me for where we will go. Depending on whether or not you hate mini-golf. But I digress. The lesson today will be about properly tending to bleeding wounds, staunching the bleeding, properly bandaging if you need a reminder, as well as removing poisons without antidotes or magic. And to properly extract them. Elise, yeah? Come.
My name's Ava, but
Ava,
yes, hello.
Forgive, I'm sorry, it's been a long day.
You're okay.
Sorry. Ava. You also have Ava, who will be teaching as well arrow wounds. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, stomp a doctor's figure. Feet, pillars from the ground rise up into the form of tables. As you can see, I'm going to grab a few items. If you could please give them an introduction about arrow wounds, please.
Of course. Well, I'm gonna begin with this. If each one of you would like to take a table, that would be wonderful. I have pieces of pig skin that we are going to be working on. Absolutely wonderful design. Pick a table, pick any table, and then I will give you a piece of pig skin and we'll work from there. You are very well. So, when dealing with active wounds, especially arrow wounds, what do you think you should do? I'll ask that. Where are we going to begin from there? Anybody have any idea?
And first leave them in, so until they get to the healer's guild.
There you go. That's one way to start. Then,
What about on the field, in the middle of a battle where you cannot bring them there?
If it's an arrow in the arm itself, you leave it there, you wrap with gauze above the injury, And when you have the chance to attend to it, you don't rip it out. You slightly remove it and then provide healing to it.
You are slightly on the right track. I can see where you're coming from with that. Stabilizing the arm is definitely what you are supposed to do when you are unable to remove it or extract it on the battlefield directly, which is what you shouldn't do. Do never remove a wound, as in an arrow wound, from any part of the body while you are in the midst of battle. Never do it. You will most likely pop a blood vessel that will cause the person to bleed out. Did you want me to start off with with how to remove an arrow wound, or did you want to?
In a moment, I would like to also amend a little bit. In a situation where battle is unavoidable, you need to pull them away from the conflict and tend to the arrow wound to get them back into the fight. I know it can be haphazard, but even there are trying times where rest, relaxation, recuperation is not convenient for the warrior, as lives need to be saved. Consider that also is a situation where the general rules must be omitted to save a life. Nevertheless, I will begin with showing some wounds. Welcome, Rasuli. We are here to begin the class. We are dealing with proper wounds, removing poisons, extracting them without the use of magic or antidotes, as well as dealing with arrow wounds and poison in them. So, as you could see on these tables here before you, you will see multiple limbs, quote unquote. Not all of them, of course, are pig, with the exception, of course, with Ava's. Ava's is more of necessity, of course. As you see in the wounds here, you can see, of course, a lot of the blood hemorrhaging. Along the line here, proper bandaging. Remember, apply pressure to prevent bleeding first. Making sure if you have any form of way to clean the wound as well, to prevent infection, that's a factor. Properly bandaged so it's nice and tight as well. Yeah. Those who are familiar with it, come forward. I want you to show those who have a better nat skill for it. If not, I will do so myself. See Tor grab one of the severed limbs. Some blood gushing from it, but then quickly stops. He pulls out some paste. That, of course, helps with any infections. Gauze. See him apply everything meticulously. You see the tightness of the limb as each wrap comes around and around until finally... See? The bandage is set. Now, those is simple. I'm pretty sure the majority of you have a good understanding of that, as well as those who are magically inclined. Now, extracting poison without using an antidote or magic. It is archaic, but there's a situation where you may have to get your hands dirty. That means pulls out a knife. This is a very extreme situation. I recommend not doing it, but you should at least be aware if necessary. Extracting the poison, like so, sticks the knife into the limb of a poisoned limb. Flips it over, and you see some of the ichor fall onto the table. Terrible way of doing it, but it's the last resort. Another way, of course, pulls out a syringe. To find out where the poison is at its most in the veins, as well as to properly extract. Having a good eye for it is a factor. I would like all of you to come here to get a better look. You need to see this, please. See, in this area, you see poison. Proper extraction. Especially when antidotes are not available. You will be removing blood in the process that is unavoidable. So long as you remove every amount and trace of poison, it keeps your patient alive. We are in a class. If you require assistance, give us a moment, please.
I'm fine. Just looking for someone.
See, now for this body right here. This is a far worse situation. In case tools are not necessary, you may have to go to the far older situation of sucking the poison out yourself. That is a last resort as well. Don't want to risk yourself even getting poisoned. These methods, of course, are not always the best, but if you are limited on resources or else in the heat of the moment, you must act quick. Any moment could mean saving a life or ending a life. Now, questions regarding poisons in general. Very good. Eva, if you could, show them the arrow wounds followed by poisoned arrows.
Alrighty. I see she pulls from her satchel some arrows. Grab these arrows. If everybody would like to take one from the bag, that would be great. Take one. Take one.
Dusk.
Give one to the last in the back. Here you go. Oh no, you're dying. You take one. I'll get him later.
I don't think this is gonna work considering that she's a little bit blind, but we'll roll with it.
Dusk, would you like one?
Okay, you'll do fine.
Please allow her to step forward as well.
Sorry.
Show her respect. She's
Felt
here
the
to learn.
space. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Don't worry about me.
It's alright.
Worry about the
Apologies, dear.
Please.
Your name, dear.
Morelia. I was new at the very end of the trial.
Here is your. Did you get an arrow?
I appreciate your assistance in my dear. Truly.
Yeah, you're dying a little bit. You're okay.
Whether or not your sight is of any issue, I give you my words. If you wish to aid, I would teach you what I know.
I would love nothing more than to, sir.
Okay. Then I will speak to you afterwards, so I have a greater understanding of what you are currently capable of, or if you wish to learn straight from the beginning. But that will wait. Right, please.
Alrighty then. So, I will begin with this. I want all of you the piece of pigskin that I gave you. Normally it would be shot with a bow and arrow, but I'm not having you guys shoot a small piece of pigskin somewhere. So, I want you to take the arrow and place it into the skin. First off is what we're gonna do. And I'm going to explain basic things for when you are outside of the battlefield. An actual surgery. Because, hello, your surgeon's in town. So basically, we're gonna start with how to wash your hands. And I mean wash them properly. Because, I don't think anybody washes their hands properly, and that's actually a pretty big deal for us, okay? We want to prevent any type of disease when we are actively able to prevent it. So,
I have something for that.
Go ahead.
And you all, in a quick session, simultaneously to catch in an extra part for your medical kit. Please. See it? It's a sanitation paste. Not you, dear. Because your hands are full. I'm not gonna hit a blind person yet.
This is crazy. Holy crap.
You've never fought a blind monk before, trust me. Nevertheless, I've given you a sanitation paste. Should be able to be used for an entire day. So if you're in the middle of conflict, it should last for a time. Consider that an extra reward of something I've concocted. It's not easy to simply wash your hands in the heat of the moment.
Understood. Screw that then. You guys got that now, never mind. Alrighty then. One thing I will say though is, we are going to apply gloves. We have some special gloves for people who don't, have normal hands. Normal, I say. Here you are, Emily. And for you.
Non-claw-like appendages.
Would you like for me to help you put these on?
Yeah, traditional gloves generally don't work too well for me. I can make decisions with these.
Okay. I'll put these in your hand for you. Here you are, Jackson.
Of course. Your hemomancy, of course, has always been appreciated.
If you're already
especially
wearing
since
those,
Your hands is completely full.
That works too.
Yeah, no. Knowing the rudimentary basics of how to do this without magic is useful because
I made sure to get one for the special for people.
And we have someone
There's
that's creepy.
pedestals in front of us if you need to put
There
something
is a
down.
table in front of us.
You do feel a table right before you in his desk.
We also have a creeper.
I guess I'll take my actual gloves off.
I have you know, I'm not that creepy.
No, that person. Oh, they fucked off.
Oh, they're pointing at someone. Oh, hello.
I'm interested.
They were picking around the corner. Unless do you type it?
Properly wash your hands. I'm asking
I
just
use
because I
prestidigitation for cleaning.
Prestidigitation can work, but some people are not very skilled with magic. So
Fair.
if anybody isn't, and if they want to learn how to do it, just come to me after the lesson, and I will teach you how to properly wash your hands. But moving on from that. So you see your arrows are in the skin, correct? So what is that? Depending on the type of arrow, we're not going to go really into the basics of different arrows because different arrows will affect how you treat a wound. Today we're going to just work with broad-headed arrows. They're basically what you'd use normally for shooting, like just like a basic little, I guess arrow one is what you would describe it as. So first, what you are going to do, I'm going to explain this piece by piece. So normally when you are shot through the skin, it is usually soft skin. Arrows normally shouldn't puncture too deep unless they are very close to you, which they can go through the entire arm, which we'll talk about in a minute. But with that, the shaft of the arrow, which is the more, quilly part. You all know what the shaft of the arrow is, correct? It's the one that you just, yeah, okay. So, normally, you can push these through by breaking off the tip of the shaft, and you would make sure that there are no blood vessels in the area. Is everybody aware of where blood vessels are at? Or at least where the more important ones are at? Okay, wonderful. Great. So, if the arrow is coming in from the other side, the shaft can be broken off, and the arrow can be pulled through the other side. You, if you can, do not want to pull it out from the opening of the wound. You want to push it through so that you are not basically pulling the brunter end of that arrow out of the skin, causing for more damage. Although sometimes this cannot happen, in which we would need to perform a small surgery. With that being said, so you are going to get a needle driver forceps. I'm not sure many people know what surgeon terminology is. It's a basic type of everybody knows what forceps are, correct? It's like a smaller forceps that you would use. You would get scissors, and you would use your thumb and ring finger in the needle driver, with your index finger on top of it. I'm going to pass these out real quick because they are going to be very good. Oh goodness, you're gonna have to adjust how you use it. I'm sure you'll find a way. Here you go.
Well, actually, you know what? Since they're going to be a little small for me, I can just...
If you could use your own, that would also be... Oh.
I do own a surgery kit, so...
Of course.
If you're having issues with gloves, bring your gloves to me.
Here's your forceps. I am in your table.
You know what?
Do you want to put that down on the table?
Make a flat roll to see if I can get these gloves on without tearing them to pieces.
Do you want me to put them on the table for you?
As you place them on your hand, they completely shred apart.
Yeah, Doctor, you watch as like they go for like the glove, they go to put it on, and just almost like perfect incision.
There we are.
And they just fall off either side of their hand.
Bring some here.
Okay. Once again,
paper shredder.
your
Locked in.
Oh,
I locked
they're
my legs
still
into place
going.
once ago.
I'll
There
wait
we go.
until they're done.
Practical stuff, non-magical, just the basics, hand washing.
Here you go.
As you,
Poisons.
you see Dr. close his fist and then opens it back up, and you see gloves that will fit your hands perfectly.
Has everybody
And
used forceps before? Does anybody? No. Okay.
Thank you.
So, when using forceps, the best way, at least how I prefer to use it, I use my thumb and my ring finger, and I place my index finger on top, so that I can get a more steady grip. Some people like to just do a full grip on the thing, and be more precise with it. So, with that, you are going to give me 1 second. Another thing is, you want to be very steady for this. You want to make sure that you have an elbow propped up somewhere, an arm propped up, does not matter. Normally, a lot of the time, some surgeons will have a certain type of stool, or they are standing up over the patient, how it goes. Whatever you are comfortable with, but you need to be steady. So, if everybody want to hover over their patient and begin with this. Alrighty, and if everybody understands what a first bite is, you are going to make your first bite with a needle and thread that came with your little tool. Okay, and you're gonna go 2/3 of the way back on the needle, and you're going to then wrap it up and pull it through both sides of the skin. This would have been. Oh, did anybody take off their arrows yet? Did I explain that? Oh, I didn't. Okay, then don't do what I just told you to. So basically, we're gonna figure out how to do this needle first. That's when we get to the part of when you actually are stitching up the wound. My apologies. So, basically, with scissors, I'll pass these ones out now. I'm just gonna explain this as we go. Scissors are a very important tool when which places on your table. They're right there. And then here's that. You are going to make some surgical cuts on either side of the arrow tip. This is when your arrow has not gone all the way through and is only partially way through the arm. So you can only take it out through the other way. Or the way that it entered, more so. And, you're going to share it? Okay, then that works too. With that being said, we are going to do this. So, we are going to make small incisions on either side of the arrowhead tip. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, with where you placed your arrowhead, you're going to then make small incisions on either side. Do that now. I'll come around and see. Okay.
Sorry. I had to get something.
Okay. Nice. Okay, you guys can at least cut. I'm very proud. Wow.
General role for the group. For those who you are familiar with this, those who have dealt with arrow wounds before, you take time. Those who are new to this or have never ever done this before, you pause, take a breath from the anxiety of working on the closest thing to flesh. With a 12, the general consensus of the group, you will slowly but surely make proper incisions, little by little, and one by one, will succeed.
Alrighty. So, with that being said, now Jackson, you were right about this part. You are going to slowly, very slowly, start wiggling it back and forth, making sure to not leave any excess shrapnel in the arm. Be very, very careful when you are doing this. The more you start tearing at the body, the muscles, the more you're going to have to fix. And the more time you're going to have to spend with this person. And we don't want that. So now, we're going to go back and forth and just slowly pull it out. There we are. Wonderful. Wonderful, dears. Let me know when everybody has extracted their arrow.
With the 17, you all listen carefully. Follow along. This is definitely a great reminder for those who are familiar. Those not, this will be definitely an excellent experience. Each and every one of you, at your own pace, at your own time, will succeed in removing the arrow without any significant damage whatsoever to the flesh before you.
And I will explain this to you all. Yes, your patient will be very much bleeding, though this pig is dead and does not bleed anymore. So, make sure whenever you're doing this, you apply gauze. Make sure they are clean gauze, at least to the best of your abilities. But, I mean, if you're doing a full-on surgery, you should have clean gauze. So, the gauze that are also in your bag, you're going to apply those. You're going to make sure that you would make the bleeding stop in this scenario. And now we're going to move on to how to do the needle, the forceps, and how to stitch up the wound. Okay? So once again, start holding your forceps, using your thumb and your ring finger, your index finger on top of the forceps. And now that your bleeding has stopped, you may start stitching up your wound. You're going to start with your first bite. You're going to wrap it around. And then you are going to pull it through. You're going to go 2/3 of the way on the back, on the needle, and then get ready for your next bite. Anybody need help with learning how to... Anybody need help with how, with stitching? Or does everybody understand what they're doing now?
It is done.
Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, amazing.
With a final roll of 12 for all of you. Stitching.
Hello.
Taken care of easily.
Are you aware? Are you aware?
After everything you've gone through, especially with the Archmage's trial, for those who were there, you feel a lot calmer compared to the chaos that happened during that time. This is not a difficulty for you. And for those who are new, you're getting a good hang of it. Practice, of course, will still always be a necessity.
Alrighty. And then with that being said, we are going to then... Has everybody gotten to their last loop? Has tied themselves off? Just to give a good reminder, you're going to make 2 big loops of the thread. Normally we would hold this with the forceps, and then we would pull the thread so that you would then close the wound. Make sure to not strangulate the tissue, as in pulling it too tight. Be very gentle. We do not want these stitches to burst open if they were to just get up from the bed that they were in. So, with that, you're going to make then a second big loop, and you have stitched a wound. There you have it. You have now successfully treated an arrow wound. I would recommend that you ask this person to please come in for another checkup so that you may see if the area is infected at all, but considering the fact that there isn't any shrapnel in the arm, there shouldn't be. Unless there's poison. That is
In a
whole
situation
different
like this, the step-by-step process will be different. In a situation, you need to remove the arrow without causing issues.
Bye, Mishka. Okay, bye, Mishka.
I digress. Focus. Now, when you remove an arrow, you need to make sure nothing breaks or you lose the arrowhead in the wound, especially if it's poison-tipped. For those who are familiar with poisoned arrows, they can be quite mercurious. Either they are toxic, or they cause sleepiness. It depends on the matter. But, so, shows you, places an arrow, poisoned, into a piece of pig flesh. Same process as before. Watch as Dr. meticulously goes through the instructions one by one. Properly remove it. Before closing the wound, you must remove the poison. Either through the process means I showed you before, without using an antidote. Extraction through a knife, through syringe, or sucking out the poison. sure, once you believe it is cleaned up, go through the same process before of stitching the wound, bandaging. As such, as you can see, deal with a wound such as that. Now, does anyone here have questions regarding what we have spoken about so far? Do not hesitate. Any questions? Good.
Obviously, this is something that was touched on. I assume we're not going to go over it today, but like obviously, if like the arrowhead is like, let's say, barbed, I imagine pulling it out that way is going to be slightly more complicated.
If it is barbed, you'll need to cut. There are numerous ways. I believe one of them, of course, you would have to open up the wound greater to prevent issues, because if you pull out a barbed one,
a bigger area between the two arrowheads, or the arrowhead itself on either side, you would need to make a bigger incision.
because if you rip it out, it would cause more damage than it would. You would have to make an incision around it to allow the barb not to cause any major damage. An extraction, for example. A crossbow bolt is just an example as well. Most crossbow bolts can be barbed. Can be quite dangerous as well. Now, any other questions?
I do.
What is the question?
It's rarely been seen, especially during battles, but other arrows, like ice arrows or fire arrows, or any of those sorts of elements, how are we supposed to extract those specifically?
Elemental arrows are unique. Some disintegrate upon contact, leaving an elemental effect. That is a fact you must consider. You would require, of course, far more advanced means. Of course, elemental arrows are expensive, at least someone is quite adept in enchanting them. Consider the following. Second, if they do not disappear after contact with flesh or whatever contact, you will need proper affinities to take care of that. Advanced wounds will require magic or alchemy to staunch whatever element it is affecting the individual.
That sounds new. Quite nice.
You will have a kit available for you to make a quick, of course, anti-elemental. It will depend. That will be all added to your kits, of course.
That is good to hear.
Little by little, I've been adding more to your medical kits as well as your stockpile. So whenever you're out on a mission, remember to grab that. There will be instructions as well to what mixes with what, so you do not accidentally create something that is opposite affinity. The last thing we want is an incident like that when you're treating a wound.
Until then, I shall research
Elemental damage from wounds is something that even I struggle with outside of alchemical means. Doesn't make it
Coming
impossible,
back from the mission.
but I must also take caution. Especially, for example, if you were dealing a wound that was silver-laced.
What was your name?
Lycanthropy, of course, prime example. Silver-laced arrows are quite common. Hunters, as well as zealots. You must be very careful, as any more contact with silver while you're moving could cause permanent
It
damage.
is a pleasure to meet you.
Cannot risk it as well. Of course, there are others who are quite susceptible, like cold iron. Consider these factors as you're treating them as it goes by. Questions? Yes.
So I'm all new to this elemental hickety hockety. Like, if there's like a fire element enchantment or whatever, is there any reason I have to risk the explosion? And can I just treat it like a burn? Like, what do we mean by elemental damage?
Elemental arrows, for example, if someone has a fire arrow, how you properly handle it, of removing it. If in case it's fire, of course you would probably have proper ointments in your kit to deal with any of the burns after you properly remove the arrow. Of course, if you have magical healing as well to remove it, as well as staunch any form of damage done to the nerve endings, as well as any of the burns. I'm merely speaking on terms that are not related to simple means, of course.
back where I'm from, a fire arrow is like draped in oil and cloth. It doesn't really penetrate. So I assume that there's some other kind of fire arrow we're learning about here.
Yes, magically enchanted.
Poor.
Yes.
Speaking of magic, most people already know this, but I feel like it's worth reminding people. There's monocles that look not unlike these glasses that detect affinities. If you're not sure what someone's affinities are and you're coming at it with magic, please, there's like 1 or 2 in each building.
Yes, dear. We're in the middle of the class. What is it, dear? Oh, hello there. It's good to see you. But yes. Eva. Your hand was sorry.
I was going to ask, the fire arrows, more specifically, are these fire arrows that are more magically inclined able to be extinguished naturally? Or do we need somebody who's also a healer of magic?
That depends on the situation at hand. For example, if we were dealing with an fire elemental firing arrows at you, I'm pretty sure primordial flame will be difficult to deal with regular magical flame. Wouldn't you agree?
Right?
It's the magnitude of the situation at hand. You must consider that in the middle of situations. I cannot give you an answer right away for everything, because there's many different types of flame. You all know this. Arcane fire, hellfire, black fire. Many of these act and behave in different ways, just as all of you act and behave in different ways. You cannot consider just because you encounter one type of flame, it will be the same as the other, including holy fire, divine fire. It was done to an undead individual that you're trying to save. Trying to stop holy, for example, you would most likely require something that would stop it, like a blessing, preventing a blessing or a curse from accumulating. That would require research. Research I urge you all to have available to you, as this library has information available, some of the books that may be not available in the guild. I recommend you do research on that. I can't go through every single one of them, otherwise we would be here all day. I do not want to keep you forever. But nevertheless, you have a good understanding. Yeah?
Can I add just onto that with, different types of magics and fires? 2 notes to add. It's worth, if you're going to do magical healing, it's worth learning how to channel positive energy, and you see Viral's hand kind of glows with this, like, warm light, and negative energy, necrotic energy.
Are you looking for us?
Because this will fuck up undead, this will fuck up the living.
I'm actually just in Aether for some business. I wanted to say hello.
On the opposite, it will heal.
Very loud.
Second note to add, I'll get to you just in one quick moment.
So I usually don't have, my voice.
Second note to add, and this is kind of a fun fact that I have used with Julian, is if you're dealing with magic fire wounds, but it's like specifically fire the affinity, or any of its parent or child affinities. Water, their hand kind of encases in water. Water doesn't clash with fire. You think it would, but it doesn't. So if you have water magic, that's not a bad way to go about it. You can also make ice with it.
Of course. Now, regarding more specific things, such as frostbite from ice arrows, that's, of course, would require not fire, because heating something after it's extremely cold causes damage. Don't want to do that. Want to use something cool or warm to at least help in that area. Nevertheless, I urge you to continue researching. As I've shown you the fundamentals, that will be that. But that is, I believe, everything we have to. Final things, for those who have just arrived. A reminder, we will be voting for a second command within the Healers Guild. After everything, I'm making sure we overhaul organization within the guild. So all hands, I want you to consider who amongst you can probably be my envoy. You will pick 1 to 2 people that you would recommend. If you see their names on the document, you will place a tally. I require everyone not to cheat. So they will place a mark to show you approve of this person as a vote. The person who has the most, I will elect. As it was originally done, long when the Healers Guild started, a vote was made for the second in command. I was voted as guild leader. acting the foundation. So, you have 3 days. I will give it time. Take into consideration. Eva, of course, I have personally appointed as a specialist, as I will be making divisions for surgeons, magical healers, alchemists, as well as healers for constructs. I will be looking for constructs, alchemists, as well as a magical healer. Those who you believe that could be capable of being a specialist, you bring them to me. I will interview them. Or if you believe you are capable enough, I will interview you. At the end of the day, do not take it personally if I do not pick you. This is a matter of organization. Once these divisions are made, I recommend you go to them as guidance as well as a team leader, you could say, in their proper divisions. So everyone's on the same page. They will guide you in proper teachings and areas. If you still require teaching from me, I will still teach you. If you need teaching from the Archmedica, we will teach you as well. Do not hesitate to call upon us. While we can come to you, you must also show the initiative to come to us. Tell us you want lessons or private lessons or teachings. We will be there for you. But you must meet us halfway. Is that understood?
Yes.
Yes. I will not hound you, but I will not teach anyone who does not show the initiative of wanting to learn. You have that initiative, you have that drive. I will teach you everything I know. On that I give you my word. Those who want to learn magical alchemy, I believe I gave you a riddle. If you still need to decide what that riddle means, you must come find me to give me your answer. For those who wish to still learn alchemy medically, please stay. The rest of you, of course, you may go about your business. Dismissed.
Much as I want to learn some extra alchemy, I need to see other matters.
What is your question?
Is there any lessons that people want in particular? At least for the practical side of things. I would rather get your guys' opinions of what you need to know and what you need to learn, rather than me just coming up with a random lesson plan that you have no clue about. Or just already know.
Properly resetting a bone, because I have seen more than once somebody use magical healing on a broken bone, and then it heals in the wrong spot, and then has to be rebroken to be put back into the right place, and it's agonizing for everybody involved. So, properly resetting a bone is a good lesson.
Know that.
It has happened multiple times. It's okay though. We will learn that then. Go ahead.
Not much of a request for a class, but I did speak to you about it before. Now that the plague stuff has died down, which I didn't know nobody has done it, but I think we should try to do a blood drive so we have access to certain bloods that are needed for alchemical material, as well as blood needed for surgery or other things. I thought you have done it before, but apparently you've never done it. So
blood work is
I thought it would
unique
be
in that area, my dear. To work with blood is also quite delicate. As a hemomancer, Pharaoh can also confirm my words. Simply blood work is something ministrations such as myself, and other alchemists. I'm not sure how other blood ministration is done through other kingdoms. I don't know if they do it quite simpler. I have not known. But from all the experience I've known for the past few centuries, I want to see more forerunners when it comes to more advanced forms of blood ministration. If you require learning more about that, I can teach you. I am honestly surprised when people were trying to learn blood types, as that's quite advanced learning to tell the difference.
The difference could mean so much, even in the minor situations, so...
Well, I'm aware. This knowledge is not common. That is what I mean. The fact that any of you even know what that is interesting, I must say. Nevertheless, I will teach blood administrations for those who wish to know. Pharaoh, I wish you to assist me in that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if it gives you an idea of how advanced, like, blood types are, I didn't learn that learning hemomancy. I just convert blood types into different blood types when I'm doing
Would
some
this
shit.
mean that we could do a blood drive
traveled a
so
lot,
that we
so
could
I
get
have
blood
access
from
to
people who are of a
particular
uniquer type,
information.
so so that we have it if something were to happen, if they were to lose too much blood and we needed to administer previous ones. I believe Lazuli actually made a purchase recently so that we could store the blood. If we could do
That's the case. Understands this when it comes to blood administration. Though you may understand the categories, you must consider it may not be the same for other races. For example, humanoids close to regular humans, it may fall under certain categories. Elven blood, dwarven blood, draconic blood. Giant's blood. It is not always the same. You must consider that simply labeling as simple letters will not do. You must understand what is the difference between giant's blood, of course. Elven blood, these won't be categorized. Someone like myself, though, my blood will not be useful for anyone other than myself. But I will never bleed out. That is something I personally made sure of. I won't go into that because that's more alchemy related to myself, and I'd rather keep my secrets to myself, with all due respect. Nevertheless, when it comes to, for your sake, your blood might also be holding lycanthropy. It would be technically volatile. We must make sure it does not get mixed with others. Same thing can be said for those who have vampiric blood.
If I'm not mistaken, I think not every form of lycanthropy is like this, but some forms of lycanthropy can also act as bloodborne pathogens, meaning they can be transmitted through blood. Not every strand, as far as I know, but I know at least one strand that does transmute through bodily fluids like that.
Of course, but we will discuss about blood-related situations on another day. Right now, take some time to rest. Consider it. For those who wish to think of a document considering these options, please don't hesitate to come find me. We will sit down and have a consideration on how it works. Does that sound satisfactory?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Right now, enjoy the rest of your day. Ariella, dear, if you could please stay here, I would love to speak with you, my dear.
Before I leave, I'm gonna pass on a message to you. There is a small hamster person, I believe. Brown fur, I think it was called. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Apparently, they're seeking healers for a healer their sister who's suffering from.
Isn't Mira's Mishka bigger than normal?
Once the lesson was complete.
That's normal.
I understand. Are they here?
That's completely normal.
Oh no. She pointed at you and said something, and I don't know. I feel afraid for you.
Why is it the fact that Emily didn't stay is what annoys me?
Hello, Jackson.
I don't know.
Eh.
Know what is happening at all?
Hmm?
Does know what is happening?
Mishka being big. Mishka being Mishka.
That's never a good thing. That's never a good thing.
No, not at all. It might be all on Emily. She might have done this.
Wait, how does know Emily did this?
It's Emily.
True.
See? She's just Wayne. That's the only difference. It's just a female version of Wayne. They're both dumb.
Don't know who Wayne.
Rabbit.
Who Wayne is.
Rabbit boy with.
Rabbit?
Yeah.
Wait. Black hair, big long ears.
Poofy tail.
Weird, colorful garb.
Yeah.
Like very red and white.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I did not realize they also like this.
If you're looking for the healers, we're over here.
All over there.
We're behind the building. Majority of us. We just got done with the lesson.
Do you have a sending stone to Rift?
No, why?
Not to interrupt you, sir.
We kind of need Rift.
Huh?
For reasons. For reasons, you know?
I don't know the reasons. You have to tell me what the reasons.
Mishka is, you know, he needs to help us, you know?
Not my problem.
You want Mishka wants to have peace.
Not my problem. Hey, Quim.
Jackson?
So, how did it go? Okay, is anyone that involves a fetish for kidnapping is done? Is all of it done?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, after what happened with, after those assassins saw what I could transform into, I don't think we're gonna be planning on kidnapping me anytime soon.
Because we had to deal with several people in the guards being kidnapped, and then I remembered that Doctor was also kidnapped. So I am kind of sick of it.
Come with me real quick, though. I need to speak to you about something.
Okay. Huh?
If it's what I think it is, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad, no.
It's not bad. Okay.
This has something to do with the person that we detained. Boney Mahoney, the gentleman that was in charge of kidnapping them.
Boney Mahoney? Wait, isn't that the merchant?
Yes, but allow me to explain a few things.
Okay. Let me
He did this out. He did not do this
sit
in
real quick. I've been my back is hurting.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do this on his own volition.
Okay.
Hello? Sorry. From what I could. Oh, do you need assistance?
Yeah. Do you need a healer?
I'm gonna walk around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's nothing bad. It's more so. I guess it's not too bad. Summon chair. So we found out that he was doing this not in his own volition, but he was being controlled into doing this. Kind of like what happened with Tommy. Kind of like what happened with a lot of people. So that's why, as of right now, he is detained. But we are going to be furthering on this investigation of what to do with these things that are controlling him, and finding out who exactly is trying to control him. Because if it's the person that I believe, if it's the people that I think it is, then we might have to talk to Triss more on this matter.
Well, do you really want to go and talk? Do you really want to talk to her right now after she just got back from being kidnapped?
Later, much later.
So where is he being detained?
In Redwall, but he's going to be coming up to Aether. We're planning on getting some of the best mages that we can to help kind of decipher what's going on with him. Or at least to
She's
figure
a
out who's
spell of
controlling him,
truth.
in a way.
The zone of truth.
If you want to try it with that one, you can. I'm not too sure if he's, we got a hold of him now. He might be up here talking to some people, but if you happen to catch Boney, please speak to him about it and see if you can get some more information.
I mean, me and him are on good terms, so maybe I could talk to him.
You're not gonna get any information out of him.
Well, no, not out of him, but try to figure out how to help kind of get these things out. So, okay, actually, good point, Hannah. So the real problem is that he can't tell us what happened. There's runes that have been etched into his bones. And we need to help kind of dispel a lot of this stuff, but carefully, because these could trigger something inside of him to essentially kill him, and we don't want that to happen. We need this information that he has.
I looked at the
very delicate matter.
I looked at the runes, and I can tell you exactly what they do. There were there's several of them, and they were connected to each other and talking to each other. If one goes off, then they all go off. There's one of them. One of them is keeping him from speaking about what has happened, who's making him do this, or anything about himself. If he does, those walls will trigger and he will explode. There was another one that was keeping him from leaving where he was captured. He was not able to leave the location unless we dealt with that, which we did. We were able to replace that one with sort of a placebo spell, where it's a spell that does nothing. So he was able to come here, where it's theoretically safer for us to look at him and figure out what's wrong.
Okay. So we need the best mages in order for us to dispel the runes. Or at least someone that knows how to dispel runes. But then again, it wouldn't make no sense.
A lot of us know how to dispel. We figured it would be a much safer option to do it up here, where we ourselves run less of a risk of injury from attempting to do this.
But the thing is, if you dispel one rune, another rune activates. So
that's why you do multiple at the same time.
Wait, which one is the one that's gonna make him basically self-destruct from within? Which rune is that?
Both of them had that stipulation on the runes, but we dealt with one of them.
Okay, so then we get rid of the one that self-destructs.
Yeah, well, you get rid of his... Essentially, it's a gag order spell. He can't say anything or he explodes.
So that's the one that will explode?
Yes.
Okay, so we just dispel that one and then it should be fine then. He won't have to die. And then we can focus on later on.
We're waiting on him to show up before we can attempt this. But if he doesn't show up soon, it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow or later in the day. Because I have things I have to do.
Okay. Noted then. And where's Tress right now?
Look to your right.
I'm sure it's fine,
shit.
Commander.
You didn't see it?
No.
Commander.
Assassin.
If like I said, if I call you Commander and everyone else calls you Commander, you're the one that gets promoted, not me.
Are we skipping a rank?
Future Captain.
Hi, Commander.
Hi, ex-commander.
Hi, ex-commander. Hi, Commander.
Why?
Hi, ex-commander.
What?
Hi, Commander.
I was never Commander, so I can't be an ex-Commander if I was never a Commander.
Did you have fun being kidnapped?
Captain Krim.
It was a nice vacation.
Oh,
they
it was a
actually
nice
have
vacay.
decent food.
Oh yeah?
Did you try
So-
any of the food?
So technically you weren't really
I
kidnapped
mean, they have
then.
some really fantastic eggs.
The food where?
Like, they had, like, tons of food on the table. I'm assuming they fed you.
I told
We
them not,
were not
I told
taking that
everyone not to
risk.
eat it because we're dealing with potential assassins. I thought they would have just poisoned the food and we'd all end up dead.
What about them having armor and being knights gave you the impression they were assassins?
Totally don't have rations in my
Disguises.
I brought my own food. I'm not gonna
disguises,
trust someone else's food
glamours.
who's being rude to me.
Glamours,
Yeah.
disguises, masks.
This is
We're
my
also
fault.
dealing
I never,
with
I've
your
always
end.
Been very. I've been always just telling you guys that I was a former assassin. Look, here's the deal.
Wigs.
On my world, you have guards. You know, it's just typical guards that deal with typical crime. You have the Scarlet Order that deals with magical bullshit. They set the laws for what magic is allowed, what isn't allowed. They also greatly restrict and regulate magic. And they also deal with a lot of magical crimes. And then the assassins are secret. No one knows about them. They just know they're people that kill people.
Well, now people know about them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now they know a little bit about them because
You know, that's the
yeah,
one thing
they
that
had
an
my mask
assassin
and
feels,
shit.
right?
So that makes sense. then.
Basically, being known, yes. So
that makes
the
sense why they
guards
didn't
never,
want to say anything. Why
They
didn't
kept
wanna
me
acknowledge
arrested
that
because
had
they thought I
assassins.
was an assassin.
Well, you're an ex-assassin.
Because I had the mask on me.
You're an ex-assassin.
Well, you're back now, aren't you?
Yes, Hannah?
Yeah.
Time to get new clothing.
Yes.
Let's go shopping.
You know, my wife's been kind of dabbling a little bit in being a tailor. If you want, I can give her your measurements.
Well, I already put in an
No,
order and
say it, I'm
I'll
listening.
probably have it in
I mean,
a couple
all
more
I was
days.
saying is that it makes sense why they were
Might
being
have
so
to be
quiet
good timing, I
and
think. Yeah.
beating around the bush about who
Mess in a
took them
helmet.
because they didn't want people to know that they had assassins.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be secret. That's why they're not saying anything.
Like, I'm not
But
gonna
in
be
all
like,
actuality,
frontline fighter type
everyone
thing.
knew that they had
You
assassins
never
nearby.
heard of just like having like
We had eyewitnesses, and they're like, okay, where's your
so
proof?
when someone bonks you in the head, you're not gonna be bleeding out of your ears.
I don't know. Do you want me to kill one
You know,
and
that'll
bring
make
one
for a
to
good
you?
mask, a skull mask, you know.
That's what it
Let 'em know
sounds
that
like.
it's coming.
I would much prefer if we would get
I'm not the
give
one
off
doing
a
the
little bit more of
paperwork,
a
so
friendlier
as
exterior.
far as I'm
doing the
concerned, this
paperwork?
deal's done with
Put
me.
a smile on the skull.
It's
Who
just
else?
doing the paperwork.
Kai.
Oh.
Okay. Alright,
Speaking of Kai, I have an
smiley
order
skull.
for him.
I'm
I
messing
can
with
give you
you.
a mask and smile.
I have something that's being made from the crafters,
You did a good job.
and I put all the bill towards the cards. 125 gold.
What does it say?
Basically the document form of.
I'm getting enchantments.
Oh yeah, I actually had a copy.
on my carapace.
Be sure to give it to
Some resistance
They gave it to me because.
to cold and
I
heat.
went ahead and locked Boney into the jail in Redwall before coming here, so.
So then we will deal with them later.
Correct.
And that on that note, then, I'm hungry.
On
I'm
that
going to
note,
the tavern in the forest.
I have a change. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the forest too. I have a change of clothes in the Healers Guild. I'm gonna go change.
Okay. You do that.
Well, have fun in the forest. I'm gonna just be here chilling out.
So we're going to the forest?
I'm taking a day off after taking a day off.
I just looked. Red Ball does not exist anymore. It is Aether.
I know. We know.
We just got done talking about that.
Oh shit.
We know.
Noted.
Hey, Red Bull.
You are best of the guard.
I've been up here doing healer lessons, okay?
We're gonna disappear.
I know.
We're gonna die. Red Wall is gonna die.
Oh, okay. Booby warrior.
Help me. I'm scared.
They got Red Bull. They got Red Bull. They got Red Bull. They got.
They're gonna kill us all.
The Danger got the red ball.
I'm overreacting. Oh no.
We all have to start at somewhere. My master is just.
I know what to do.
Hmm?
I know my species can't really fly, but I don't think. I have wings. I should be able to do that.
Well, yeah, you're a bird. Fly.
Yes, but no, never.
I have no idea what to do up here.
Go to the forest.
I don't want to go alone. I don't know what's out there.
I'm not. I haven't even explored. No, I'm gonna go alone. Cause I want to explore it alone.
Alright, explore it alone. Runs into each other later.
I know that that's potentially going to happen.
Yeah, that's gonna
You
happen.
can teach me how to fly.
Yeah. You're an owl. You should be able to fly.
I can glide.
Flightless bird.
I wasn't really shown much how to fly. Again, a moon rabbit raced me, not a fellow Dryad.
Go to the fucking forest to get yourself a fucking drink.
I don't want to go alone. I might die.
Well, you got Triss right there.
They're going. Are you going to the forest?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Which is it? Yes
I
or
have
no?
promised
Pick a
that I
struggle.
wouldn't get kidnapped again.
Well, if you are going to the forest, make sure you're heavily equipped because there's no protection.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed what team I swing for, but I don't need protection. Oh wait, you okay? Never mind. I think I
Holy shit! Holy shit! That is not what I was talking about. Wow.
Look, I don't always make jokes, but when I do, it's out of nowhere.
That was smooth.
No.
But I didn't need to know that.
There was a smooth criminal right there. But
Oh my.
yeah.
Once we get next, I'm gonna ask what a joke was.
You might
Wow.
die like they are right now.
Wow. Listen.
See, this is how well of an assassin I am. I can kill you both.
Listen, both of her eyes are
Joke.
purple. You need to ease up on that.
My eyes are not purple. I was supposed to, but
But
Wait,
I'm
your
assuming
eyes are red. What the fuck?
eyes are purple.
your eyes are purple too.
My eyes are purple. Not two. Yours is blue
I
and
don't
yours
think
is
they
red.
get it.
No. Near
Fourth dimensional eyes are purple.
fourth
Look, I'm
dimensional eyes.
blonde.
Fourth dimensional eyes are purple.
Ah, I see.
Thank you.
I have faith in
now you caught up. Now you caught up.
I'm going to the forest.
I'm going to the forest. Oh, bloody hell.
I'm going to go message.
Bloody fucking hell.
Going the same way. You sure you don't want to go too far?
No, my guy.
Fly.
Alright.
I mean, I could throw you and see if you can fly.
That'd be good.
I wasn't expecting you to agree with that.
Go again.
I have a funny feeling something's gonna happen to me.
You might die.
Maybe.
You might die.
I mean, I've taken.
I might
I've
die.
fallen out of
Getting
forest.
there.
I've fallen trees, big trees, mountainous trees. Windy trees.
Slam into a tree. Candy
Yep,
tree.
did that about 43 times. Yeah, I've been to Walright's homeland, yeah.
Was it peppermint?
It was a peppermint tree.
So long.
It's been quite some time.
It's sticky too.
But peppermint is sticky, so it makes sense.
I got stuck to it. Wolf and I had to, like, climb me out. Or he needed to use his, he needed to use, like, a shovel, not a shovel, a frying pan. Get me unstuck.
They had to scoop you off of the tree with a frying pan.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, Wolf Knights.
What? Just a frying pan?
I don't know, he always calls it the holy frying pan. He just summons in his hand.
Oh, by the gods. That's the holy Excalibur. Oh.
What?
Don't worry about it. We need to figure stuff out. Let's go, Mishka.
Okay, okay, that is a lot. Oh, wow.
Holy hell.
Careful. They're coming back now. You might be pushed off.
No, I'm fine. What the fuck was that? I'm going to the forest. Oh, he's fucking falling.
What the fuck are you?
To the forest.
Who the fuck are you?
To the forest! Away! That's crazy. There is no red wall.
The only two people who kept Red Wall alive went on the module with us.
At the beginning, there was only like 16 on map. And then hours later,
Oh god,
no
why
one
is
is
there
in.
so many people?
Hi, welcome back to the living.
That's Aether for you.
Oh, we are. Stop freaking out. Damn it over
Hello,
here.
Booby
Fuck
Warrior.
me. Hold up.
I'm not no.
I think you're on whisper.
This
I'm
man.
heading in.
Because I'm
See ya.
I'm about to call it. It's getting late and I got work in the morning.
I might just
no,
go
but,
to bed.
Word's getting around. We're having a vote for the second in command. That was the thing I had to be done.
Yep.
It has to be done
That's
for
fair,
organization. Now I need to find somebody, whoever wants to out of character and in character want to be specialist in alchemy, specialist in constructive healing, as well as magical healing. Obviously, they won't replace the actual, tutors. That is like
Right.
myself and the Archmedica. But at least it will have more division, like actual sections of authority of. This is my example. We'll be able to at least organize people more.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out right now who would be good for magical
I
besides
hugged the
me.
father. I hugged
Because
the
I don't
father.
see the other healers all that much because we're doing so much.
Varel is a
Varel,
humomancer, but he's up there, honestly, and I personally might appoint him. Just because of
Yeah,
all he does.
that is a good point.
And I know Reese, whether or not Yoshi wishes to be second in command, that is a factor. Because even if it is voted, we will consider in and out of character consideration. Like if you want it, if you refuse it, you can totally, and we will go with the next person.
Right.
But I will be making a post tomorrow since I'm working from home, and I will make a DM doc. I will make a Google Doc, and people will place a name that you know, and we will go through there. I'm not gonna put a list of everyone's names, because that's not a confirmation of whether or not people have to go out of the way and be like, I nominate this person.
Right.
Consider it like an exercise to see if who's willing to, and of course it's gonna be anonymous.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna have anyone do it. Obviously, whether or not Jackson is voted back, of course, by something, it's up to him. Whether or not you accept it, that is your choice.
Yep. If I'm not, then
But
it's
it's also
fine. I
accepted
can
everyone
focus
else,
on
yeah.
other stuff.
Yep.
It's totally fine with me.
So we'll give it. We will give it 2. We'll give it 2 weeks out of character, so that's more than enough time, or 3, depending, and we will go from there. But then after, I'd probably say a few months out, literally probably near my birthday in July, I'll probably have Doctor retire to allow other people, because I've been at it for almost 3 years now.
3 years, my guy. I'm right there with you. I'm
I don't know
catching
how
up.
long Aether's been.
It's my father.
Aether's been around for almost 4 years now. Just
Okay,
about.
that's been 3 years, 3.5
Anniversary is
years.
coming up.
Yes.
No, okay,
isn't
then I've
our
been here.
anniversary coming up?
I joined episode 5 or 10, no 3 or 4, literally,
I
and
joined
then
on I think the first or second episode. Or something like
yeah,
that.
I joined on the 3rd or 4th.
I think I joined around September because I remember the first Halloween. So it was
Yeah.
2 months before all that. So yeah.
So I've been here for almost 4
It's been
years.
a long while. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's whether or not it's been a full year in Aether or not. I'm wanting to move away from the mentor role that I have been in near day one and just be somebody else.
Yeah.
That is fair. That is very fair.
Doesn't mean Doctor's gone. I'm just gonna be somebody else for a little bit. Also, hang on, wait. Meep. Me.
It's Devine.
I got goofy feet. I murder.
I gotta get an update for this it's called the IK Puppet Dragon. That's the one I wanted to use. But the only issue is the version that I wanted to bring, the Fizzbone components were too high. It's up at 17. but I have a public version that's exactly the same, and it's on medium. And its Fizzbone is down to 16, so I don't know what Fizzbone is causing my version to be on poor, but I'll look into it. And if possible, if I get it to where it's fixed, and that one Fizzbone that's causing the issue to make it poor, I get it fixed, I'll probably use that as a secondary character too.
Okay.
Because it's adorable. I love it. I'll show you the public version that I have that's on medium. Thankfully.
Blind leading the blind. Oh, that's fluffy.
This is my daughter. This is my daughter.
So
She is
fucking
still
fluffy.
technically Noodle. She's still Noodle.
I don't appreciate the hands that just appears every so often. It's
The
kind of
funny part is
weird.
that I could turn that off. Hold on. I could turn that off.
No, the good thing
Oh.
is you can turn that
See?
off.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
No, Noodle. Noodle.
And of course, because of it being by IK, my feet is actually the front paws.
It's adorable.
So the back legs are the final IK part. And I can fly.
Oh, if anyone hurts my daughter, genocide.
Undertale genocide.
I have a version of.
I'm going to genocide
of
bomb this
Ender
place.
as this version. But again, I would have to make it
Oh.
medium size in order for it to work.
I'm sure some people can also help you out, maybe get around with some tricks. Don't hesitate to ask for help.
Well, again,
Motherfucker.
the only issue it's having, if I get rid of all the extra meshes that it doesn't need,
I'm headed to the
which is
forest.
all the fluffy stuff, I'm
headed to the forest too.
The only issue
Your
is
stick is not
the,
connected to your hand.
the mesh
I am
bone.
well aware. It
Or
was
the
last
mesh
moment.
bone component is the issue.
Understandable.
Other than that, I'll probably
Go
be
into
able
the
to use
forest
it
on
no
her own.
problem.
So she's like, hello? Hello? Hello?
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
leave a
trust me,
blind
if
person out
by
there.
some- Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure at a certain point you will begin to do shenanigans. I look forward to the shenanigans.
I look forward to shenanigans too.
She did some fucking shenanigans.
And the Archmage of
I
Healing.
am heading to the forest.
Archmedica. Califax is played by Mountain Man. Archmedica is played by Akihiko. If you know who that is. They're both DMs. So you can always DM them before session.
I can't be
What you want,
So
boo?
that- Also,
How
I
dare you
forgot
give
to
me the
say,
wet
my
willy.
bad for making you drop to the ground after saying no.
Listen, that had me fucking rolling. I don't even care. That shit was funny. That was funny as hell. I don't
It's like,
care.
The Spider-Man, they almost were done.
Did you see the clip that I posted in Aether?
Of like what makes a black mage black, or something like that.
No,
Not
but
that.
not that one. There's another one. It was talking about the booby master, the booby warrior, and Rio goes, whoever named you that is cringe, and he goes, oh, who named me that? Him. He that is him named you? No hesitation. The black one.
The black one.
I pointed at Bandit. I pointed at Bandit.
Yeah.
The funny thing is when I went back to real thing, because I started fucking like dying. So obviously there's a latency. So when I went back to his VOD, all I heard was you say the black one, and then you chuckled a little bit, and then he fucking started yelling.
I was kind of dying too.
Yeah, I saw
like,
her.
I was like,
and then if you see
I don't like how you said black.
No, was it Noboro was like, why did you call my brother the black?
And then Rio came over, you started yelling.
I shouted at her, caramel.
It was so bad. It was so bad when y'all were going up to the tavern, and I said, "You white chocolate bastard." I had him dying again, and then she started squealing, and then when we were like in the middle of the steps, she snorted.
All I know is that I forgot who it was, but I was just like, oh yeah, Rayo seems to call me his neighbor a lot, even though we don't live next to each
Oh
other.
no. Oh no.
Howdy, neighbor. What's good?
No, you know what it means, right?
I
Okay,
know what it means.
okay, good. Because I'm not gonna repeat it because I got purple.
Listen, I play this, but I am,
I see. So you.
It makes more sense now.
It makes more sense with me too. You know what I mean?
At least it wasn't like the time when Rift was talking to Krim, being like, "Is there any racial slurs for Nephilim?" And I'm like, probably not, given that I'm like a rare kind of person. But yeah.
Nephilers.
So I get called knifers too many times.
Would you like to know the slur for Nephilim?
Oh.
What was that?
Well, depending on, is it like a breeding of a demon with an angel?
It's a breeding with a demon and an angel, yes.
I also like to use the World of Darkness term for angels, which is Elohim.
Elohim.
Which can also mean demon.
I will see you guys at the forest.
You can't see, that's the thing.
I recommend doing research on World of Darkness, as it is good when you get a full
I can see.
You dig us. All the dark stuff and everything.
When I
hard to
made
find
Krim and Nephilim, it was kind of like
I'll look that
me
up.
just trying to find a cool idea.
You Nephiler.
Okay, it's a shitposting site, but World of Darkness 1d6 on 1d6 chan. If you know a 1d4 chan or 4 chan or anything like that, 1d6 chan has basic shitposting summary of World of Darkness, but at least give you the fine points.
Okay.
But the World of Darkness lore, I recommended. You can also go on YouTube and just look up Alpha Busa World of Darkness, and that's it.
My alarm was going off.
I think I might be done for today.
The red wall helo him.
Yeah, there's
That's
1
me.
hour left
That's
before
right.
everything is kind of like
Yeah, my
soft
phone
down.
is
So
going off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
go.
going to bed. I have work. You all have a good night.
Good night, Kriegrin.
Goodbye.
I'm headed to the forest.
You have a good one.
Haktu. There's almost 80 fucking people in the fucking forest. I think I am stuck in a black screen, aka the queue. No. 80 fucking people in the goddamn forest. Holy shit. I am so glad that I fucking clicked on it before anyone else showed up. Unpacking. Oh, what the fuck? I am stuttering something scarce right now.
Nothing but slurs.
Hey, team.
Let's go. Hi, team. Hello.
I am lagging. I am trying to load in 80 fucking people at once. It's scary.
L-O-T.
18.
I am H. I am the red
Now it's
one.
time
Never
for
am.
FSU, hobo.
That's
You
right. That's
did
right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
didn't like
That's
that.
right.
You didn't like that rendition, huh?
Kills you. It kills you. No dodge. Kills you.
Map, and I see you both already here.
Yeah, I mean because of the fucking
did
there's
this
no
happen?
fucking 8 red wall.
Yeah, but how did you get here before me? That I chose.
Oh, I already preloaded the world. I make sure I'm fucking
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna. Not at the moment.
Like,
I'm
literally, I was
still
hoping to go to Redwall today, though, but
I did
it's
my
shut
duty
down.
today, and now I'm gonna go have fun.
Yeah, now there's no one in Redwall. It is shut down. Yay.
I was originally gonna take a crystal from Redwall. That plan's out of the window.
That's because I don't want to wait super long. He's got the important item in your his pocket.
Oh, alright. Time to fucking go in. I can't wait till I go inside the forest and explore it and possibly go 6 feet under. There was one thing that I needed to do.
Look at all the look at the leg armor. See?
Look at the shoes. Look at the money.
Buckle my shoe.
There we go.
I've never fucking been here, so I have no fucking clue where they would be.
That's fair. So, tavern's up there. If there are the adventurous climbers up the
Yeah, like the little lightning. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go explore this place.
I know a recipe for some pumpkin soup.
I'm going to be returning home. It has been a long.
I haven't tried
I think
making
it's 3
myself,
days
but
here.
I know of a
It's 3
recipe
days.
for pumpkin
3
soup.
days travel.
Pumpkin soup, huh? No, you don't eat the pumpkins raw. You could cook it. You could bake it.
No.
Yes.
I've heard of people making pies out of pumpkins.
Hey, you can make pumpkin pie.
That sounds appetizing.
Whoa.
You know,
Oh.
I
I've been to a similar place
just needed to use my inside voice. It's been a bit.
Hello.
Something 9 on the cups.
Did I hear pumpkin pie?
No.
Yes. I came in and I heard about pumpkin pie too.
Well, it's nice to inform
I don't know
you.
if
We do
that's
have pumpkins that
something
grow
that's-
around here.
Oh, do you?
How many pumpkins?
We've made some a few times.
I ate an entire one in a good.
You ate an entire pumpkin whole.
No.
I'd like to try.
No wonder why your
I'd
tail
like
is
it.
fat.
I'm sure she could make you some.
You're fat.
Doesn't look like I'm fucking
That's fair.
fat, Wayne.
Yes, she owns this place.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could I get a pumpkin pie?
A pumpkin pie, huh? Might take a while.
Wait, can I get that? Can I get the Blizzard beer thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why you looked at me when you said it?
3 silver for you, and then
Don't worry about it.
What is that? It's just our cat.
The
Yeah, 2 silver.
fuck?
Seen a cat before?
Never mind. It's time.
We gaslit the guards at the gate. It was pretty.
I know your ass has money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, because they reminded me that I get paid.
I'll be back.
I never really worry about food because I usually eat through all the pumpkins. So
Yeah,
now
well,
I have,
you're
like,
a god.
giant
You get paid for
chest
money.
full
You
of-
get paid as a god. Or have you forgotten?
Wayne, I think this
Yes.
man is talking to you.
What?
Hmm?
Oh, I was just going to ask what your names are.
Oh, Jackson. Apologies.
Wayne.
Wayne.
Dumbass.
You can call me Reese.
Reese.
Nice on me.
It's a very nice name.
Because you make dumb decisions.
What do you do? No, I don't.
I can
You
kind of
make
see
dumb
that.
decisions.
I think I can agree with that just by making an assumption.
Hmm. Also, Reese, I'm very
What?
disappointed in you that you
This
didn't
isn't
join on the
fair.
lesson.
There was a lesson?
There was a lesson with the Healers Guild, and Doctor was teaching it.
I was with Norn trying to find a location for an alchemist guild building here in the forest area.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide because we do need a medical building out here.
No, not Healers Guild, Alchemist Guild.
Potato, potato.
Norn is here.
You can still
Surprise
use.
me.
You can still use that as
All of
medical.
you people trying to come here and implement the things that you have where you're from.
We just try to.
I think.
This is the fabled
Yeah.
pumpkin pie.
Fabled?
Fabled.
I talked him up on it. He's never had it before, and I mentioned that we have pumpkins that grow around here.
Okay, I see. Got it.
The reason being
You can just
that
give
we
me
try
the whole
to
pumpkin. It doesn't have to be in pie
basically push, not really push our agenda, but basically to increase the land, and so that way we can have a head of the situation against the Daedra. So we try to use our influence to progress through the
I
lands.
don't quite have that problem here. I don't
Not
think I've actually
not
heard of
yet,
that.
not yet, but it potentially
You're
it
a
will
losing
happen.
man.
I highly
That
doubt
is
they'll come around here.
surprisingly
to be fair.
delicious.
This
Mm.
place has been locked for a long time.
Pumpkin in
I should
general is
im-
really good.
improvise. I'm from here, technically.
Right. If you say that it's locked
tried any of
now,
this before, Wayne?
if you're saying that it was locked until just now that we arrived, potential
try
other
this.
beings will arrive as well. That includes the Daedra, which is a very big threat towards every nation, including Redwall and Aether. So if we found this place, so will the Daedra.
Do you know anything about Daedric? I've never ever heard of them before. This is what they're talking about.
What?
With that response, I'm guessing no. You don't know anything about the Daedra.
1 ton of pure blubber
What
has
the
proceeded
fuck?
to run through you looking for food.
Kick it. You should kick it
I'm-
right now.
You fucking stab it. How about that?
Oh dear.
No.
Oh, now you don't want to stab anything.
I have a theory that's just gonna. No, because I have a theory it can bounce off the walls like a ball.
You're fucking delusional, Wayne.
You're delusional.
Either
The
way, I
logic
wouldn't
of
get
this,
too
man.
confident. You might not be able to get the land here. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But it depends on whatever.
And that's fine.
I say that because there's a bunch of monsters and such.
And that's completely fine. I know that we don't really know the lands, and we know that there is some grave threat out there.
Yes, you're opening my mouth.
Of course, I never explored it, especially yesterday. I haven't yet. The only thing I've done is just sat outside and
Arduous,
came in
please
here.
don't drag your people's problems here. We've been quite alright for some time. Don't need to be ruined now.
No promises.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
I can't
I don't
hold
think
you
that
on
would
that.
actually happen.
Yeah.
So far, with these new adventurers from where all you come from, where you have a broken table, a broken floor, and a scuffed roof. And someone saying
Wait, how does the roof get
that?
scuffed?
That sounds like Aether,
a woman with a
people.
giant anchor.
That sounds like the
Oh.
who reside in Aether, a red wall.
Yeah, that's Aether for you.
So what's going on now?
I'm just explaining to them to not cause trouble, like the rest of them have.
The future we pave turns out to be those who would sow the seeds
I just
of
want
chaos.
food.
Fat ass.
Then make a brighter future.
That's the only reason why I was here.
Yeah, he does have more money. He works as a fucking god.
What about the? I didn't get the beer though.
Oh yeah, you didn't give him his beer. I think he needs his silver back.
To forget these things, miss. She overworks herself. Don't mind her.
But back on the topic though, if we do bring our conflict to you all, it wouldn't be our intention at all. It wouldn't be on purpose.
Hello.
And if it does, we are deeply sorry.
And here's extra because I forgot.
You know, when you introduce new things, new problems.
Oh, hey, you over there.
Yeah. The fuck? They have a fucking name, Reese.
I don't know their name.
Maybe you should ask
You.
that.
It is you.
Thanks, Reese. It's nice talking to you again, Reese. I've told you my name like 3 times.
Don't be like Vivian and then point out, say the black
There's so
one.
many names I have to recognize.
He did that yesterday.
What was it again?
Carrying Ariella bridal style, and she looks kind of weak, but then failing.
I was going to say, if they're still not feeling well, I would have
yeah.
requested a raw egg, salt, pepper, Worcestershire
What
sauce,
the fuck
and
happened?
gin.
Stupid shit in the caves. I went to go look on people, ran into creatures that apparently are fucking immortal. And
new people in the cave.
Oh, you ran into those.
Mend heal.
look, I went to go rescue people. Fuck me, I'm not stupid enough to go in
Because
there.
I was on monster farm, so it's hard to. Yeah, one major injury.
I'm aware of this.
Mend heal. Because I'm healing your damn core.
17.
You can choose where it is, but when you were running and trying to distract it, you took a
What?
I've tried so hard to get people to
When you say
avoid
If you're talking about our friends, I can't do anything right now.
You go by regular, major, critical. If you
Yeah, let me come over
distract
there.
a major after 5 minutes, it evolve into a critical.
Can't do it.
Our friend here. Do you know of any other healers that can then? Someone
No.
injured them on their way here.
Someone injured them.
A healer.
I thought
Then you may go about what you are doing.
I thought that it was about the injuries that she already has. I didn't know that someone actually injured her as she
someone
arrived.
exacerbated them by harming them.
Can we not
on their
discuss the
way in.
semantics of where she got the injuries and instead just have Tawny treat her?
No, I was just talking about what happened
I'm not
yesterday.
the best at magical injuries, but if it's mundane injuries, that I can certainly help with.
Oh. Yeah. They need healing.
What kind of injury is it?
Bailey just scoots down the bench.
Something ran into me from behind. I fell forward. My legs hurt now. I can't stand.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad of the injury I was until I was already here.
She had a concussion the other night, so the blindfolds are to reduce eye strain, and she had also broken her legs. They were healed, but maybe fragile.
I'll pay you for it.
Will you consent to a quick spell?
Alright. What was
What?
the injury again? Just take
I
a
have
look at it.
I know a spell that gives me
Pretty severe slash across
more
my
details of your injuries.
Like, my mouth is frozen.
That is a gaping wound.
Gentle touch. Detect
Would
injury.
you kindly have a seat? I'm going to stitch that closed.
You can see that that her legs
Certainly,
were
one moment.
healing very nicely, and they are bandaged up. But it looks like that some things,
Yes.
such
Halifax
as
is a large
repaired
wound. Can you
bones,
see if there's
have
a
cracked
party out and
again,
about?
and some of them are mangled up more.
Who was she with? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Halifax. I don't know if she just came in with a wound. Could you see where she got that? There might be a
Um,
party out and about.
Let me roll up your
I'm going to
sleeve
need supplies.
here.
Splints,
Pardon me.
particularly.
Have
Also,
I
something
forgot to
for
turn
her
the
to
hammer off, but she doesn't have it right now, so you wouldn't have gotten hit with that.
Selling is very
Just going
good.
to clean all the dirt
Splits.
and blood that's
As a
surrounding
healer, I
it.
carry everything.
If you had tuna.
It might sting a little.
Yes.
What?
Let's just say my pockets were rifled.
Yeah, tuna's really. Tuna's like
Got a scrap of leather?
It's like, you know how big salmon is? Tuna's
The
like.
caves, there were a few undead
Like
skeleton
that big.
monsters
You're gonna
roaming.
want to bite down
Some
on this.
dark night behind them.
And it's really.
This is gonna hurt.
Like,
Not
meaty.
affinity-wise, just
Like,
appearance-wise.
there's not a
I have
lot
no
of
have to
fat
reset
to
your
it.
legs.
They were. Sure.
No, it's like other way around. It's very fatty. Tuna's very fatty, but the more fat
when I
it
say
has, the
3,
better.
you're going to bite down on that stick that I've just had you put in your mouth.
That sounds really good.
A lot of
Practiced hands, but swift.
a lot of things
I'm going to
have
start stitching. Are you
different
ready?
names than I'm used to. So
Push the bones back into
maybe
place.
something I'm familiar with, but
1,
Just
2.
You might have it, and then you'd be like, "Oh, I know
yeah,
what
that's
this is. It's whatever it's called over in the office."
So really, this is Tani. She's a traveling alchemist.
if
She's
they
new
know
around
if
here.
it is, it could just have a slight difference.
Focus only on
You're
your
both new
breathing,
healers, so it seems
and
like
I
you'll be able to
will
get
go.
along.
There's hardly
She
any
pulls
Isn't
out
that great?
a vial. She pops it,
a
and it's
one-to-one
heavily
Here we go
herbal.
again.
animal species from where I'm from
1,
to here.
This
2,
is
3. Breathe
for
in
pain.
I have.
Do you want it?
and out.
Here you go. She hands the vial.
Are you
And this
injured?
process is going to
Well,
repeat.
No, I'm trying to figure out where they got that injury, and it sounds like
Tell me what they call
someone's in the caves, so I'm going to go investigate.
So what I'm I'll come with you.
Every time.
I'll come with
Your
you.
mouth goes numb.
True. Every time this place has only existed on the fucking coin for God knows how long.
It only been around for about what, a few hours, and already we coming back with people injured.
Of course. Such is the life of an adventurer, huh?
I suppose.
Let's gather some people, make sure there's nothing there.
Hello, Carrot.
Carrot's just camping out.
Indeed. The Dark Night is an interesting descriptor for a creature in a cave.
In the cave, no less.
Indeed. So I guess we have to figure out if there is some sort of Dark Night.
The fuck?
Failing, upon stepping forward, you step accidentally on a dead carcass of a boar. Beheaded.
Who would do this to an animal?
Hunters.
More importantly,
Oh, hey.
And leave the meat.
The fuck was that?
I don't think that's hunters.
No, it's not.
I don't think it is either. If you're going to the cave, please be careful, and I'll probably follow just to make sure everything's okay, because I'm from here. So
you may tag along if you wish, but I guess we have something more important to do.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Sparrow with a passive magic sense when I sense anything.
What can you sense with this?
Specifically, his element, if it matters, is dark and.
Welcome back.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm.
Open your eyes, Wayne.
Made his elements earlier.
That could be a key thing for this.
Yeah, 1 second, 1 second.
Wait. Blake.
Wait.
Plate,
Wait, I'm
plate
tripping.
finger
Dark is-
flake.
Ow.
Open your eyes, Wayne.
Open your eyes.
Then technically. Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I'm tripping.
You're good. You're good.
Are you
It's time.
intoxicated?
Oh, no, sorry.
Don't come with
nature
us
and
if you're
dark.
intoxicated.
Those would be the
He
Nature
is.
and
I'm not.
dark. Lucky
He's
you.
drunk.
You can
I'm
sense
not.
only
Shut up.
Wayne, stand on one foot.
and it
Touch your
hops around from tree to tree in an elegant but aggressive manner as it just bounces from
Wait,
tree to
I can do
tree,
it.
some from
You're
afar,
drunk. Go back to the tavern.
and some from close by.
No, I want to go on an adventure.
The trees.
You could have gone on adventures if you were
Yeah?
drunk.
I don't know if y'all want to get in
Yeah.
a combat situation in front of
No,
the tavern or not.
you don't
but it's
understand.
Around
Look,
us in the trees.
If I
I'm,
go,
I'm fucking ready for anything.
it'll be even,
I'm well prepared.
it'll be even better.
I could be even more heavily prepared if I want to.
It is aggressive though. It does want to fight us, I believe.
So let it fight us then.
Rolling. Are you a ranger?
Yeah.
Rolling with advantage.
Bro, hit that fucking.
With a 10.
Yeah.
How this magic is bouncing around, you don't know if whatever's causing this magic is, and this is only nature. You don't know whether this magic that is bouncing around is either aggressive because it wants to fight or observe, like a hunter.
Whatever it is, it's just simply
Oh my
hunting.
god, every
It may
time I
not
look
attack
that
at
way,
all.
I dropped it 3 frames.
Either way,
Oh.
we should make our way to the caves, because if it does attack us, I think I'd rather it attack us in the cave rather than out here.
So let's go to the cave then.
Oh.
There is a wolf right behind me.
That's not a wolf.
No.
No, it is a wolf.
Oh, that is a wolf, yes.
I don't think it's very friendly.
Our friend is dying by the flux.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Never mind, it's not happy at all.
Is our friend back? Friend, come back. Friend, come back. Friend. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I think they fully crashed.
Yep.
I can paralyze it if it's, you know, like feral or something.
You're drunk. Shut up.
Don't call me drunk, redhead.
Blackhead.
That sounded mildly racist.
What? Yeah? We should.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear about that. Huh? Yeah?
Yeah?
Into the portal to Redwall.
I'm not sure what
blinked
Red
out of
Bull really
existence.
is, so no.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm the portal is down for now.
Now we have to wait for your friend.
No, we have to wait for Phelan to get back. Because the flux killed her. Hello! How may we help you today?
My option to look for a job over there again. What is that?
Not sure.
Hmm.
Is there a reason to stop us?
This thing was stalking.
Yeah. It's very rude to stalk people.
I would prefer not to fight. We are friendly. Meaning no harm.
Let's be in silence.
Whoa.
Huh.
I've never seen that kind of magic before. If it knows magic. Hmm?
I mean, if it has something to say, then speak it
If
rather
I may
than
ask,
just
I just
stalking.
remembered. What are the reasons you are even going to the cave?
To investigate on what
Because-
was transpiring and why people were being injured. What was in there?
Because it's the cave.
Well, no shit. But we wanted to know what
Then
it
why
was.
are you investigating?
Could
it be anything? Do you know? Do you want to know how many people have gone into that cave?
A lot of people.
Almost every adventuring group that has come here today has been in that cave today and been attacked by something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that happens.
That's a Valkyrie armor.
Menacing fox woman disappeared.
That person in front of you was wearing a Valkyrie.
I don't know what that is. I'm not from where you come from.
Something for a Stormblood to know about.
Hi, Tama.
Why is he
Did you see them too?
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh yeah, the one in Valkyrie arm. Oh, yeah, they were stalking us.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Tama, what are
They
you
didn't
doing?
say anything. They were just stalking.
Don't worry about the hiccups.
He's drunk.
They won't go away.
It's getting night. I want to hunt something.
If you want to hunt, I want to hunt. Let's hunt together. Let's find this fucking thing that's been stalking us.
Don't hunt that. You're gonna die.
Then you want to go hunt in the
Damn,
cave?
If she said it, it might be actually serious.
You're drunk. Shut up.
You can't say that.
You're drunk.
You're drunk.
Funny.
No, do not hunt Wayne.
You glow so bright.
Funny.
No, do not hunt the Wayne.
Funny.
No.
He actually might eat me this time.
Yes, I know. It's getting nighttime. Tama, no.
What's going on here?
It's nighttime. Tama is in a hunting frenzy right now. She's hunting Wayne because he's a rabbit.
Shall we go help stop it?
Tama. Come on. Now you made him go climb a tree.
I don't think it's responding back to you. Make it disappear like the other one does.
Yep. That's how Tama is. She can go invisible.
Oh, I see. Hunting the wolf.
Mm-hmm. I don't think our friend is coming back. She's gone, Wayne. Oh?
I don't know about that. She can disappear.
If you keep heading towards the beach, to the right of the death crystals, you'll come across a skeleton with a tricorn hat.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, Tama's in a frenzy.
know where we're going.
Well, I feel like I've been torn asunder, but you know, body gets over it. I ain't complaining.
Right. I did what I could to try and
How about you?
I'm tired. Let's look for the tavern.
Easy there, friend.
It's fine. This one's chilling.
Ooh.
You got this.
Whatever that was, it's global.
Ram ba dum dum dum. Dub 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 dum. Stop trying to hunt people, Tomo. Never mind.
Elf hunters.
I'll show you right now, they're very lucky they died.
They were having, I think,
Hey, you, buddy.
What the fuck do you want? I just sat down.
today they're having a
Oh,
meeting.
I just wanted to say, I hope you're having a good day.
I'm sorry.
You wanna join us in room 1? Some ocean, you know, we're gonna talk about Leviathan killers later.
People are used to this place.
What the hold on. Laura, what?
They're unconscious. Tavern keeps going. I need something that has protein, probably a meat soup, and I need water because they're gonna need their energy when they wake up. They're not going to feel good. I had to get rid of toxins, so they need something to replenish themselves.
I didn't finish the rest of this crab. You can have it.
I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Assuming we ever have any idea what's going on.
Fucking, I go out to the forest with Phelan. Wayne's drunk ass came, and something was stalking us, and Phelan's flux took her, and everything just went to obscurity afterwards. And also, Tama's in a frenzy right now. Because it's nighttime, and she's in the mood for a hunt.
Why don't you take her on a hunt?
She almost tried to kill Wayne. Yeah.
That's not the first time.
And
it's not
then
going to
she
be the
started
last time.
hunting other people as well. Anything that involves animal-like features, she's hunting.
I am. I heard this place was dangerous, so before I came
So
into the
we
next
should
as I
probably stay
activated
in here.
Probably.
You're not gonna get stabbed.
Better safe than slaughter.
I don't want to hear apologies from either one of you.
I know that the creatures that Tama normally hunts are like huge monstrous beasts, so...
It was so bad that Wayne climbed up the fucking tree.
I'm surprised he could do that in his state.
It's fight or flight moment, drunk or not.
Yeah, I'm surprised he
Yeah,
made
every-
steps without tripping.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
In 2 days.
So, apparently there's gonna be new leaders in the healers. There's gonna be a voting, anonymous voting, on who's going to be second command, who's operational for alchemical, practical, magical, for all sorts of commands, and also second in command itself as well.
Oh.
We also,
Restructuring, I see.
basically. Also, we did a lesson on arrow extraction and different ways to extract poison as well through practical
Using any
means.
weapon.
You're drunk. Sit down.
Take his
Oh, I'm
seat,
not.
Don't fall over. I didn't mean before, but okay.
That works. Let him be there on the floor.
Oh, no, he's just...
Let him. Let him do that.
Don't. If he falls over on his back, make sure to turn him so he doesn't choke.
Nah, let him choke.
He's so mean to me. I didn't do anything though. He's just a mean.
Oh, hey, Krim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Wayne, why are you on the ground?
He's drunk.
Because he's drunk.
We told him
He's
to sit down.
My second cat.
Please don't lay on your back when
Is
you're
that what we
drunk.
do in the guard now? Is that it? Huh?
No.
What are you doing? Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
They can't do anything in Red Wall if it's not there.
He makes a valid point. Can't really do anything. It's Red Balls in there.
I know, I'm kidding with you.
Well, he was sitting earlier, and now he's non-verbal.
Could you rotate him on his side so he doesn't choke on himself?
Push him on his side.
Thanks for pointing me at Reeves earlier, though. I do appreciate that.
Not sure what's going on.
There we go.
If it helps, just
Hello.
for the moment. Let me see your hand.
You are Hannah. I remember this.
I feel like we should put him on a bench.
What do you mean you remember this? Of course you remember.
This is Vero.
Here, let's get you off the ground.
I think for a second I forgot. There's two of you
Come
now.
on.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
We're picking you up.
I'm kidding. No.
What feels like a
He's more stupid as he's drunk right now.
We're gonna lay you on this.
He's gonna have
offered them some kind of
several people help him to get on the bench.
The people
That
upstairs,
is
on the
insane.
other hand, seem to have been injured a lot more severely.
Made it myself.
And he's on his back again.
There's a weird invisible thing outside.
I do wonder what's gonna happen to Boney now.
Those as necessary.
It should be fine.
When and if you do pop it in your mouth, I actually made a
Keyword should.
Since I'm not a crafter, and that was a fake
Yeah,
roll.
super.
I got a 19, so
Yeah.
what you
Especially I was royally pissed off in the beginning. I knew there was something to it.
strawberry with almost like
Not
a
much
lime
of a
twist. It's
merchant
like a
to
very
piss off the
fruity,
entire clientele, right?
Sweet that blends very nicely in your mouth.
I knew there was something fishy because there's no way. He's been dead.
Confectionery
Not
is
a lot of people are nice to him
I
outside
do
of
make it
that.
for medicinal reasons, but I also
Why would he want to do
too.
anything to make the people of Renwall mad? That doesn't add up.
It's a quick thing. I just need a number.
I was right.
This patient isn't gonna go berserk.
We have a false so Simp is gonna try to get into their mind to figure out what they want to sell for. I'm gonna go get We have a false so Simp is gonna try to get into their mind to figure out what they want to sell for. I'm gonna go get We have a false so Simp is gonna try to get into their mind to figure out what they want to sell for. I'm gonna go get
I forgot to do it before. My name is
Well, that just fucking happened. Everything just froze on me. Yep. Everything just fucking froze on me. Give me just a few minutes and I will be done. What the fuck? So everything is just freezing. Interesting.